What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer. First of all, reminding you that you are never too old to game. And second of all, hosting. It is my honor to host the Dungeons of Eternity PvP tournament where we have 60 fighters, double elimination, and ultimately one champion. I'm joined here by JJ Bonta, who has organized this thing and put it together. It is my duty to be the cameraman and the co-sponsor, and I was very lucky to be able to host this thing on my channel. So welcome everyone. We are going to begin the match with, or begin the tournament with a match between Assassin and Matrix. And JJ, you want to take it away?
Yeah, welcome to the tournament, everyone. And hopefully this can go as smooth as possible. There are definitely still going to be a bunch of technical hiccups here and there, but we're gonna do our best to make it as smooth as we can. So, yeah, are we ready to start this first round up?
We are, and so let's.
So we're gonna let's explain first to the contestants. You guys can still hear us, right? Assassin and Matrix. Okay, perfect. So. For you two, essentially, we are spectators here, Cayman and I. There is no official spectating feature in this game yet, so we can't just fly around invisible. Until then, this is our workaround. We're just super bright so that it is blatantly obvious that we are spectators, and if you see us, just don't shoot us. If you do shoot us, we're just going to take a point away from you. But... yeah, well, if you kill us, we take a point away because the point goes to you. So yeah, just try not to shoot us. We will try to stay out of the way as well. If something does happen, we'll make it work. But yeah, so essentially we'll be running around. You guys are doing whatever you can to kill each other, using whatever weapons you have, because you two agreed upon using your default weapons. And yeah, it looks like bows and axes over there, daggers over there. So yeah, that's essentially it. I think we should be good to go through the sandbox designer and get it started, unless Matrix and Assassin, do you have any questions before we do? Okay.
I answered everything I wanted.
Perfect. Awesome.
Party started, guys.
Nice. So it automatically teleports you in. I believe you're at the very top, but yeah, right when you teleport in, oh, that's one thing I didn't mention, Cayman. I'm gonna do a countdown, so don't start shooting each other like immediately. Stay in your positions first, and then I'm gonna do a countdown and basically start you with my hand and like a drag race almost. So, yeah, cool.
JJ will send you to your corners. You'll each go to one side of the room, and I will go up top. And once everybody's in position, JJ will start the match.
Correct. All right, so don't kill each other yet. So go to your corners. Assassin over there behind that wall, and then or just like right in front of the wall, and Matrix back behind over that wall. And I should have just gotten teleport so I could go in the middle, but I'm going to slowly make my way over here before you shoot each other. Okay, I'm gonna do the countdown, and actually I'm gonna turn down the volume. If you guys want to turn down your music volume, feel free to do that. But yeah, so here we go. You're in your corner, and Matrix over there, Assassin over there. All right, 3, 2, 1, fight! Okay, now I'm running away.
JJ, disable game volume.
Yep.
Okay,
no more
it looks
game
like
volume.
looks like Assassin is chasing Matrix around the corner. And
all right.
let me disable voice chat.
Yeah, see if you can get up top there, Cayman, and see if we can get some good views of these guys. It is tough here for both players. It's probably a little bit weird that one of them is teleport and one of them is continuous. We got one person teleporting around, and wow,
okay,
Assassin
and
nails the shot.
Point.
That was
Point
impressive.
to Assassin with a great shot from his bow.
And I can't hear you, Cayman. Did you oh yeah, make sure to unmute your Discord.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Thank you, JJ. Can you hear me now?
There you go. Yep, no problem.
Okay, I'm trying to move around here where we can keep a good view of our fighters. They are quite agile. Okay, looks like we're down here with Assassin, who has taken low ground and is firing up at. Sorry, Matrix is taking low ground and is firing up at Assassin, who has high ground right now. And this match seems to be consisting primarily of bows. Uh-oh. Okay. Matrix came around behind Assassin for what looked like a sneak attack, but I don't think it was successful.
All right,
JJ, like... I'm not hearing you. Okay, there you
go. Yeah, I'm doing the back end tournament moderating as well, and so it looks like some round one matches have already ended somehow. So I've got to put those in. But go ahead and just continue the casting. I'll chip in whenever.
Okay, all right, and we've got Assassin on top, and Matrix continues to hold the low ground. Oh, it looks like Matrix is trying to sneak around for another sneak attack on Assassin, but I think he's wise to her. Oh, and she nails it. She nails the shot. Uh-oh, looks like she takes a couple of shots while he's down there just for good measure. That's okay. That's okay in this game because they don't count. Oh, and Caster better get out of the way here, lest he get hit by a stray shot from the bow. Okay, both fighters are now on the ground. Okay, and Assassin nails Matrix, and let's take a look at our score here. We've got Matrix, we've got Assassin with 2 to Matrix's 1. Okay, and Assassin nails Matrix again. No, I'm sorry, guys. That was Matrix nails Assassin. All right, so now we've got Assassin on the high ground now. We've got Assassin on the high ground, Matrix back on the low ground. This has turned out to be purely a bow match. So these two fighters are trying to keep one another in their sights, behind cover, and they're doing a pretty good job of being elusive from the old caster here. Okay, all right, looks like they're fighting across the pit. Looks like Assassin is firing up at Matrix now, who has the high ground.
All right, yeah, I'm done doing some moderating things, so I'm finally back in action. And wow.
Oh, okay, and Assassin nails Matrix again. Okay, that puts our score at
4-1.
I mean, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, and Assassin nails Matrix again. That's 5-1. Assassin 5 kills for Assassin to 1 kill for Matrix.
Impressive. And by the way, I think Assassin got 2nd place in the previous tournament that we held, the Dungeon Defense tournament. So, yeah, he is quite the impressive shooter, quite the impressive Dungeons of Eternity player. And I think he was hoping for this PvP tournament to happen last Dungeons of Eternity event, and Dungeons of Eternity didn't have PvP at that time, so it's kind of exciting that he gets his chance to shine in PvP.
He does seem to be a very impressive player. I was noticing his ability to play with his weapons while we were out there in the lobby. He was very adept at spinning and flipping and doing all sorts of fancy things with his weapons that look like they require a lot of practice.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, you mentioned that they're being...
Oh, and Assassin hits Matrix again. That's 6-1, 6-1 for Assassin.
Yep. And yeah, you mentioned that they're being pretty elusive earlier, and they are still being elusive. It's pretty hard to get a good view of them, especially when we got one teleporter zooming around the map. But it's fun to try to catch them and watch them how we can.
Yeah, that is definitely connection related. I would guess that is on her end because I'm not seeing that happen with Assassin or with you.
What do you mean, the teleport?
Yeah, the teleporting.
No, that's because she has the teleport locomotion enabled.
Oh, she has that. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That is a skill. I did not realize that. I did not realize that that was a skill, guys.
It's not a skill, it's a setting. So yeah, if players get motion sick, they tend to want to use the teleport locomotion. And
oh, okay, okay. And Matrix gets a kill. So Matrix has picked one back up on Assassin.
Sweet, sweet. Good stuff, Matrix. Yeah, see if she can make this comeback. That would be extremely impressive. But yeah,
Assassin. He is going to fight her tooth and nail for it. He is going to try to prevent that comeback.
Yes, he will. And it is, yeah, it's tough to get Assassin as a first-round opponent. That's quite unlucky. However,
definitely a formidable opponent.
Yeah, there's still the lower bracket though. So if she does lose, she still has the second chance to come back in that lower bracket and even win the tournament. There is the chance of doing that. But she's still not down and out. She can come back in this round as well.
This is a double elimination tournament, so definitely, you know, losing does not mean that you are out by any stretch of the imagination.
For sure,
And I can tell you what I've observed from Assassin here is Assassin is no slouch. She definitely knows what she's doing. It's just that I mean, Matrix is no slouch. She definitely knows what she's doing, but Assassin is just a very, very formidable opponent.
Yes, he is. All right, yeah, looks like a lot of people are getting forfeit rounds on their first round, so I'm going to go ahead and edit those. You can keep casting while I do it.
Sure, sure. Oh, it looks like both fighters are on the... Okay, okay, and Assassin... all right, this is game point, guys. Assassin has taken Matrix out again. Wasn't able to see that one. She had the low ground. He had the high ground. She was behind cover from my perspective. Okay, okay, here's Assassin right here. Assassin is hard to keep up with because she's using that teleport locomotion. Looked like Assassin was firing a few shots at the caster here, obviously mistaking me for her opponent. Which that is a risk. That is a risk because there is no spectator mode in this game, and these fighters do get under a lot of stress and tend to shoot at anything that moves. Okay, looks like both fighters are on the low ground now. Assassin is pursuing Matrix, who looked like she took some cover behind. Here she is. Here she is up here with me. Oh, okay, okay, and Assassin has taken out Matrix. Good fight, good fight. Let me join the chat here. Excellent fight, guys. That was that was very impressive. That was very showy. And so Matrix, you will and you are not down for the count. So this is a double elimination tournament. So that just means that you will move down into the losers bracket and continue in the tournament. And the final match will be the winner of the winners bracket versus the winner of the losers bracket. And who knows, you may come back up against Assassin again. Yeah. It was a very fun match to cast. It was a very fun match to watch, and congratulations to both our fighters. We will switch over to the leaderboard. And I believe JJ has this leaderboard updated now. Unfortunately, I'm not able to display the entire leaderboard on the screen at the same time, but we will look at the top portion of it, and you guys can see where we currently stand. And I will be back in a moment. Excellent.
So they both each got a kill, so it's 1-1. And looks like the knight is up now. Yeah, I think Knight was also a contestant in our dungeon defense tournament that we had a while back. So they both got their practice, and I think they've both played a lot. Yeah, they are impressive. And bow seems to be the standard weapon. Most players seem to like the bow in this tournament, and I believe the crossbow is still allowed. I'd have to get some confirmation from Georg on that, but I think the crossbow you can play with. You just can't do the reload crossbow, because that would be the strongest. But, oh yeah, good shot. Nice. And you can see Assassin has a fire arrow there, but I don't believe the fire does anything in the PvP. Yes, yes it does. That is why the default loadouts are nice to play with. You get your cool looking bows. Good stuff. It's neck and neck. Yeah, just try not to die. If you die, then one of them gets a point that they didn't deserve. There we go. Impressive stuff. Assassin must be having some tired arms at this point. Maybe Knight too. I don't know if he had a first round bye. I think he might have. Nice. Good shot. Yes, it does. Assassin with the lead. See if Knight can make his comeback here. He did. He was ahead by one kill, I believe, at the start, and now he's behind by 2. So we'll see if he can make his comeback. It's very tough. Nice. Yes. Nope. This is tough stuff. They're using their cover as much as they can. Ooh, looks like Knight just took fall damage there, I believe. I don't know if that matters too much. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it takes 3 arrows to get a kill. Nice. Yeah, me too. Oh, there we go though. Ooh. Looks like Assassin's got his shot speed a little higher. Nice. Another kill. Ooh! Whoa! The kill trade. And Knight can't afford any more trades though. Yes, he is. 9-5, only 1 more kill for Assassin. See if Knight... Oh, Assassin's trying to get the axe kill. That would be very impressive. He did, yes. Yeah, it is tough. Yeah, you got that. Oh, there we go. There's the game. All right, let's go. Let's go over to the mute ourselves in Discord. Alrighty, back in it. So, let's see what we got now. Oh,
pointless chaos, but unlike your previous matches, this one's going to be a little bit different. Okay, when we first go in there, you don't just start fighting. Okay, when we first go in there, JJ is going to send you each to a corner or to a side, and then you wait for JJ to start the match, and then that's when you'll start fighting. JJ and I are wearing these very bright colored uniforms so that we really stand out. Please be very careful to try not to hit or shoot us, because if you kill us, that will give you a point, and that we will then have to deduct back off and manually keep track of. So just try not to let that happen. I mean, if it's, if it happens, it happens, but just be aware that JJ and I are going to be running around to try to keep a view on you guys, and we will try very hard to stay out of your way, but also you need to try not to hit us. And when the match starts, you will be able to hear each other, but you will not be able to hear JJ and I once the match starts. And then we'll get back into the game chat once the match ends to do a wrap up. Any questions? All right, let's go ahead and get started here. JJ is going to show you where to stand. I mean, if that's okay with you, JJ. Yep. Long swords only. All right. And here we go. And both fighters are in position. JJ is about to do the countdown. Please let me know in Discord if you're not able to hear me for whatever reason. And Chaos and Chaos has taken out Chipotle already. I was not able to be in position to see that. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to get over here. Okay. All right. I can. Oh, it looks like we got a little sword throwing going on here. It looks like okay, and Chaos has taken out Chipotle. Oh, and another hit for Chaos. So yeah, Chaos is leading 3-0. Chaos with his kind of out of the box there, basic looking ragtag clothing is taken out Chipotle. Oh, Chipotle gets his first kill. Okay. Oh, Chipotle. Okay. Yeah. Now, I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, JJ, but that beginner armor that Chipotle is wearing, that does not really affect his performance in PvP, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, viewer. So just because Chipotle is wearing that ragtag outfit there doesn't mean that is putting him at a disadvantage in terms of game mechanics. Oh, and Chaos takes out Chipotle again, leading 6-1. 6-1 against Chipotle. Yeah, with the fact that Chaos is a well-known guild leader and Chipotle is wearing that beginner armor, even though it's not giving him a disadvantage in the game, it does kind of lead me to believe that Chaos is probably the vastly more experienced player here. And Chaos takes out Chipotle again. Okay, leading 7-1. Beginning to look like a little bit of a one-sided match here. Oh, and Chipotle gets a kill on Chaos. Okay, closes that gap a little bit. Wouldn't that be a comeback for the history books here? Looked like Chaos got a kill in on Chipotle there after Chipotle threw his sword and was defenseless, so that was a good tactical move on his part. Endless Chaos takes out Chipotle again. Chipotle takes out Endless Chaos. Closes that gap a little. Oh, it looked like he tried to jump down on him, huh? Okay, Endless Chaos is at 9 kills. This is game point. A lot of sword throwing going on here. Sounded like somebody got a hit there. I'm not sure who it was. It sounded like I heard a pain-laden scream. Okay, it looks like both of our fighters are one shot right now, scrambling around trying to get that one hit. If Chaos gets this hit, he will take the match. If Chipotle gets this hit, he will close the gap a little bit. It's a trade. What a way to end the match. Oh, that was very, yeah, that was a trade. Okay, let me get back into the voice chat here, guys. Wow. What a way to wrap the match up. Wow. Very, very interesting, guys. That was something to see. Okay, guys, that was very interesting. All right, guys. So, yeah, very, very good playing. So it looks like Chaos is going to move up to round 4 now, and has only had one fight so far due to 2 buys. But that's okay. It was an impressive fight. It was a very impressive fight. Oh, I see. Okay, so you did have your first round. Okay, good. That will be reflected on the leaderboards. That fight was very entertaining. That fight was streamed. The fight that you guys had just had, that was on YouTube. So while we get ready for our next while we get ready for our next match, I'm going to switch to the leaderboard so the viewers can get a good gander at the leaderboard, and we can do all of our faffing and whatnot. Stream, we're having a conversation about the loadout right now between the players. You guys can take your loadout that you normally have. I think the players have agreed on using their default loadouts. All right, so we're going with default loadouts. All right, so the players have agreed on going with default loadouts. And we are entering the arena. Okay, guys, all right. I'll explain this, JJ, because I'm the only one that the stream can hear, so we won't have dead air there. Okay, guys. So the way this works, this is a little bit different than your previous matches. The way this works is when we go into the arena, you won't just immediately begin fighting. You will be sent to opposite sides of the rooms. JJ will tell you where to go. You don't begin fighting until JJ counts down and makes a motion for you to begin fighting, at which time you will begin. Please be very aware that we are in the arena with you. That's why we're wearing these very bright outfits, so we really stand out. Try very hard not to hit us. We're going to be running around. We'll try to... we will... Well, I mean, I understand, yes, because it's bows, it can be very difficult not to allow a stray arrow to hit us, but just be aware that we are going to be running around and trying to keep ourselves in a position where we have the best possible view of you guys. So if it happens, but try very hard not to hit us. Be aware that we're there. That's all we're saying. And we will do our best to stay out of your way. When the match starts, you will no longer be able to listen for a moment, please. When the match starts, you will no longer be able to hear us, and we will not be able to hear you. You won't be able to hear us again until someone reaches 10 kills and we come back into the arena. Are there any questions? Yeah. Are there any questions? Okay, guys. All right, let's get into the arena and get started. You'll be able to hear JJ. He'll mute himself once he starts the match. All right, here we go, guys, into the arena. I'm muting Discord right now, JJ. And we agreed on default loadouts, yeah. And let's go. Is about to kick off our match, and so we've got Revelator and Endless Chaos. This is round 4. Oh, there they are. I lost sight of them for a moment. Okay, yeah, I was trying to find you guys as well, so okay, there we go. Looks like they have found one another. So we've got who is this in the red on our side here? Is this Revelator or Chaos? Okay, all right, Revelator is the darker colored outfit. You know Endless Chaos. Do you know Revelator? Is this a player that you are familiar with, JJ? Ah. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so these are not novice players. These are both experienced players, so this should be a good match. Looks like neither of them have managed to land a kill on one another yet, so they're really going at it. Making excellent use of their cover and their movement to stay out of line of one another's fire. Definitely both good defensive players for sure. Endless Chaos wanted the longsword, you said, so he's more of a melee guy. Okay, well we see here why Revelator wanted his bow. Revelator has landed the first kill on Endless Chaos. Oh, and Endless Chaos right back at him. Okay, so Endless Chaos is not gonna let him get away with that. So we still got an even match. And Revelator back to Endless Chaos. Yes, this is definitely a much more tactical match. These guys are making very judicious use of cover. So judicious that I'm having a hard time finding them myself. Okay, looks like we've got Revelator on low ground. It looks like Endless Chaos is coming down the stairs, coming around to try to get him. Okay, Endless Chaos is retaking the high ground. Oh, and Revelator picks him off from the ground. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was a very good shot. Uh-oh. Yeah, Revelator lands another kill on Endless Chaos. We definitely see why Revelator wanted to go with that bow. He seems very deadly with it. Okay, we've got some long distance here between these two fighters as they're shooting across the gap. Revelator is trying to. Yes. I'm trying. Okay, Revelator takes another kill on Endless Chaos. Revelator has pulled ahead substantially. It's leading 5 kills to 1. Yeah, it looks like Endless Chaos and Revelator are firing at one another through these slight gaps in these doors at an angle and making judicious use of their cover. Looks like they're peeking and firing. Good tactics here. Good tactics from both players. You can tell that both of these players are very experienced. And oh, Revelator lands another kill on Endless Chaos. Revelator has pulled ahead substantially. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking Endless Chaos is sort of regretting that decision of relenting on that use of the bow. Yes. Oh, Revelator takes another kill. Yeah, Revelator is substantially ahead. Yeah, so if both players can't agree, then they go to the default longsword only loadout. And since Endless Chaos prefers longsword, that really would have worked to his advantage. But he played the gentleman and relented and let Revelator take his preferred weapon. And I think he is really probably starting to regret that decision now. Revelator is leading 8-1. Revelator is definitely deadly with that bow. Yes. Oh, and Revelator takes it. This is game point. Takes that kill, and we are at 9 kills to 1. We are at game point now. Revelator has really made judicious use of those bow skills. I have no idea what's happening here. We can't hear these players. Oh, I think Endless Chaos threw the. Oh, okay, let's switch back to game chat here because I really want to know what's happening with these two players. Okay, guys, yeah, I will get it, guys. We are really curious. The commentators are really curious as to what happened there at the end. Okay. He accepted his fate. He said, "Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that was very entertaining." We can hear you. Unfortunately, you can't be heard on the stream. We intended for you to be able to be heard on the stream. We've done interviews with the players, all of this stuff, and unfortunately, we're not able to hear you on the stream. That is due to some technical issues. I will be right back, JJ. I'm going to switch to the leaderboard while this happens so the players can be looking at the leaderboard. All right, thanks, guys.
I think we're actually going to go back to the third round and stream Assassin against Oxeye. Let me try to get Oxeye in there at Oxeye.
Wasn't that just a 4th round match that we streamed?
No.
That was a 3rd round match? Okay.
Or no, sorry, that what we just streamed was 4th, but we're going back to 3rd to just catch up so that other players can get up to the 4th.
I see. Okay.
Okay, so Oxeye. Okay, there we go. So Oxeye and Assassin should be coming on here. And I think, well, our first match was Assassin, right? We had
Yes.
Assassin.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay,
our first 2. Yeah.
First 2. Okay. Yeah, so we're going on to the 3rd with Assassin and the person that got up to that 3rd round against him.
All right. We're back to the 3rd round match.
For sure. Oh, perfect. We got Oxeye in here.
Oxeye, hey, how you doing? Okay, all right. So we've got Oxeye, guys. Unfortunately, the stream cannot hear the players. That's just a technical issue that we have, a quest-related technical issue. But so we've got Oxeye and we've got Assassin. So we're back with Assassin, and this is Assassin's third round match, and I think everyone, Assassin definitely understands the rules. Do you need to explain the loadouts before we go into the
Yeah, well,
match?
You guys can decide upon the loadouts. What do you guys prefer?
Okay, all right. Now, is that a multi-shot crossbow? Okay, that's not allowed. That's against the rules. As far as I know, the only weapon that is disallowed is the multi-shot crossbow. Get in there. I'll explain. There's another, some more rules that we'll explain to you, Oxeye. It's a little bit different when you're on the stream. All right. All right, everybody to the teleporter. Okay, so Oxeye, this is a little bit different than your previous matches in that when the match starts, you're not going to just start fighting. JJ is going to direct you to opposite sides of the room, at which time he will begin a countdown and he will make a motion and say fight, and that's when you guys start fighting. I will be up top looking down at you guys. As soon as he says that, he will back out of the way, and we are both going to drop out of game chat. So you will not be able to hear us. We will not be able to hear you. Be aware that we are going to be running around and trying to keep you guys in sight for the benefit of the stream. That's why we're wearing these very bright uniforms, so that we really stand out. We look like a light bulb running around. So try very hard. I realize you're using bows, and it's, sometimes it happens, but just be aware of us, and don't try not to accidentally shoot us thinking that we're your opponent. That's why we're wearing this. Yeah, and it's not. And the reason you lose a point is not to punish you. It's because you get a point for killing us, because the game sees us as combatants as well. So we have to deduct that back off of your. And then of course, then the match can, at that point, the match can only go to 9 kills because it ends at 10. So that's just yeah, that's the way we have to. That's the way we have to work around it. Are there any questions? All right. Okay. And so we've agreed. Yes, you're allowed to spam bow shot. Yep. Right, and then spam away. Spam to your heart's content. Believe me, we've seen a lot of bow shot spamming so far. Okay, so we've agreed on default loadouts, and here we go. JJ, I am muting game chat. All right, so here we go. Okay, so JJ is counting off the fighters, and then he's going to join us for commentary. Again, just based on the way they're positioning themselves, I would guess that these are experienced bow fighters. Okay, so it looks like
All right.
looks like
I'm
we've got
unmuted in
Oxeye with
Discord
high
now.
ground.
Are you still muted, Cayman?
I don't think so. Do you hear me?
Sorry,
oh,
I
an
had
assassin
you
lands a
muted.
kill on Oxeye already.
There we go.
Do you?
I had
hear
you
me?
muted, but I can hear you now. Sorry.
Okay, Oxeye already lands a kill on Assassin. So I was just saying, JJ, based on their positioning, I would say that these are okay. And Assassin returns the favor. Returns the favor with a kill over there on the stairs, a close range kill. I was just saying that these, based on their positioning, neither of these guys look like inexperienced bow fighters. They look like they both know what they're doing. So we've got, it looks like we've got Oxeye making not only judicious use of cover, but also playing a very stealthy game there. She was hiding, or he was hiding. I think he's just a young guy.
Yes, he was. Yep. And yeah, there we go.
Okay, Assassin kills Oxeye. Okay, so this is
impressive stuff.
Oh, I'm showing Assassin leading by 3. Okay. Assassin is proving to be one of the formidable opponents of this tournament.
Yes, he is. Looks like
Oxeye back on low ground.
And I didn't catch the level of Oxeye. Did you see what level he was before we started?
I did not. Okay. I did not see what level he was.
I'm guessing from his equipment that he's also level 60, but I am not too sure. There we go.
And Assassin takes out Oxeye again. Okay.
Ooh. Assassin's got the practice in. He is...
Oh, and Oxeye lands a kill. Okay. Oxeye lands a kill on Assassin. All right. That puts him on the board.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, and again, I will stick to my guns here. Just judge. Okay, and Assassin take another kill on Oxeye from Assassin. I will stick to my guns here and say, just based on the way he plays, Oxeye is not a beginner. He is an experienced bow fighter, but Assassin is just proving to be a very, very formidable opponent.
Yes, he is, for sure.
He has made short work of everyone so far that he's fought. Chaos gave him a little bit of a hard time there at the beginning, but he ended up with a pretty stout victory on that match as well.
Was that Chaos that we watched him play, or was that a different match?
Well, I thought that may have been a different match.
I think
someone gave him a little bit of a harder time than anyone else, although he definitely ended up.
Yeah, at this point we're getting a little mixed up in the players here. I can go back and see. Uh-oh, I got shot by an arrow somehow. I think it bounced off of a wall. That's crazy. All right, and yeah, I'm gonna check the scores and see who he played.
Okay. Yeah, it's been very interesting so far that we've have one player that takes high ground, and another player always seems to be perfectly happy to take the low ground, although that is a well-known tactically disadvantageous position.
Yeah, so
it seems like.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, JJ.
Yeah, the assassin played the knight earlier. That's who he was against.
That's the one.
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one that kind of gave him a harder time than anyone else. Okay, and assassin kills Oxeye again and takes the score to 6-1.
Yes, he does. And who was that before the knight? It was Matrix. That was it. Yeah, so it was Matrix and the knight that assassin played. Those were our first two matches. There we go.
And Oxeye kills assassin again, or Oxeye kills assassin, again for a little bit of a closure there. I believe that brings us to 6-2.
Yes, it does. 6-2.
And assassin returns the favor. Assassin returns the favor on Oxeye for a kill from the tactically advantageous high ground. Let me see if I can get back up there where I can get a view on these guys.
And it looks like the that shot speed of Assassin is still super high, and he was pulling out axes there to see if he could get
Oh,
those.
Oxeye gets another kill.
There we go, Oxeye, good stuff. I
Yeah,
think.
okay. He is definitely, he's soundly on the board now. There's still quite a Assassin's got his score doubled, but he has definitely put himself on the board.
Those was some
that puts
close quarters for the bow. Still doing the close
quarters.
They're
fighting. Okay, and Oxeye gets another kill. Okay, so yeah, the score is now
8-4.
8-4. So it is not going to be a total shutout here. It's not going to be a total blowout.
Doesn't look
Oxeye
like
has
it.
put himself on the board for sure.
Yeah, Assassin came sneaking up on him from the bottom there. Almost got that first shot on him.
Well, I'll tell you, with that fire rate, man, it almost looks like Assassin's got a multi-shot crossbow. I mean, he is just slinging those arrows.
You can just imagine if he was using a multi-shot crossbow, that would be kind of crazy.
It would be like a machine gun.
Yes, it would. And it already
they're fighting in close quarters there. Oxeye lands another kill. Wow, wow. Okay, he is
taking the comeback. Oh, okay. Well, one more kill.
But Assassin puts us at game point. Okay, but you know, I would say that given enough time, you really wouldn't be able to definitively, you know, call this game in advance. It looks like Oxeye is definitely a formidable player. He has given Assassin the hardest time that he's had yet.
Assassin's trying to get the axe kills to finish it out, but I don't think that's gonna work. I think Oxeye will be able to beat him with. Oh!
It was a trade. Oh, I thought Oxeye was about to. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna head back into game chat here.
Yep. Feel free to do that.
All right, guys. Good game. Good game. Yeah, very good match. So I tell you, I was saying Assassin that it almost looked like you, from our perspective, it looked like you were using a multi-shot crossbow. I mean, the fire rate was just phenomenal. Those arrows were coming down like rain. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it after the stream, because nobody can hear you on the stream, and that's just ended up being dead air. Okay. All right, guys. Very good fight. Very good fight. It's very unfortunate. That I can't do an interview with one of you guys. I would love to. Maybe after we close this down into a VOD, we can hook back up with one of you guys and do an interview and lay it into the VOD. Stay in Discord, JJ. Are you still in Discord? Okay, unmute and just don't mute in Discord. Yeah, don't.
All right, unmute in Discord. So yeah, it was definitely some good play in Oxeye. You still have a chance in that bottom bracket, so see if you can make that comeback. Yeah. Yeah, so you still have the chance to go all the way up and then fight. Yeah, so there's a chance that you can still win the whole tournament. And good luck in that lower bracket. Stay on Discord. Make sure you're keeping up to date on all the rounds. And yeah, any questions before you head out?
Do you know roughly how long this whole tournament will take?
The estimate was about 3 to 4 hours the first day. If you last long enough, then we might have to go to tomorrow and stream some of the final rounds tomorrow whenever the players that are still remaining are available. But yeah, we're ideally going to get it all done in this one go around, so make sure that headset's charged.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, it's like 8 o'clock for me right
Okay,
now.
yeah, so it's getting late.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I hope I can make
Okay.
it to...
Yeah, well, stay around if you can. If you have to forfeit, or if we have to go to the next day, then we'll have that work. But yeah, thanks for doing this, and I will hopefully see you in the rest of the tournament in that lower bracket.
Yeah, I hope I'll see you.
Yep, feel free to drop. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care. Peace. You
Great
are
sportsmanship.
good.
Great sportsmanship so far from all of our fighters. It's very unfortunate that the viewers can't hear the fighters, but
Yeah, if only they
it's
could.
been very great sportsmanship between the two fighters in every match so far. So
For sure.
We like
for
to
sure.
see that.
Cool. And so now, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get another player in here. Rawsome. I'm gonna. So at Rawsome.
I just sent them the code.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right.
Water.
So yeah,
Crap, my arms are like
yeah.
jelly.
Go ahead, grab that water while you're waiting.
This will be the 4th round, I think. Let's switch back to the leaderboard and take a look here. All right, so we're
Good
looking at the
stuff.
leaderboard here. It looks like we are on round 4, and yeah, we're getting close to the the winner of round 5 will go on to the finals.
Interesting.
Nothing against y'all, wipe your own.
Nice.
That's funny.
So who are we bringing in, JJ?
So Rawsome is coming in next. In fact, let's go back to the outpost. Oh, there you go. Hey, Rawsome, how's it going?
There we go.
Okay. Awesome. Bows and
Okay.
default it is.
All right. And here we go.
All right, so don't shoot each other yet. Go to your corners. So Rawsome, you can go over there, and Assassin over there. I'm going to come in the middle of you guys, and you guys should be able to see me in the middle, and I will count down and give you the go-ahead with my hand signal, hand gesture. Okay, 3, 2, 1, fight. Only the scoreboard is showing on stream, so you'll have to change that too real quick.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, people. I really wish we had a mod. Okay, all right.
That's okay. They haven't killed each other yet, so.
Okay, so we are off. We are off on round 4. So actually, this is round 3. This is Assassin's round 3. So Assassin and Rawsome are chasing one another down. Oh, okay, and Assassin gets a kill on Rawsome, but Rawsome was being very elusive there. She was running around and doing a very good job of staying out of the line of fire. Rawsome momentarily had the high ground. Looked like Rawsome just took a couple of hits, so Rawsome probably is one shot right now, and Rawsome is down, so Assassin got another kill.
Nice.
JJ, are you able to hear me?
Yeah. I was just looking at some messages. Luckily, we have Amy. I don't think she's actually in the tournament, but she was direct messaging me, telling me that the stream wasn't showing what it should have shown. So that was helpful.
Good.
Thank you, Amy.
Yes. Yes.
Amy would be a good moderator if she wants to do that at some point, maybe the next tournament. But
we definitely, before the next tournament, we definitely need an actual moderator.
Yeah.
Who's sitting in a voice chat with us that we can hear immediately and the whole time.
Ooh,
okay, Assassin gets another kill on Rawsome. Okay.
And so aside from that, getting another moderator, I think next time I'll just be recording the whole thing just in case the VOD or like the live stream doesn't work perfectly, and then we'd have the recording just as a backup. So that is something that we'll definitely have to look into. But for now, still got these rounds going. And it looks like they're being very tactical as well.
Rawsome was directly under Assassin. He is seeking her out now. It looked like she was trying to play a little bit of a stealth game there.
Yeah, she is hidden. It is very tough when you get beamed down by his rapid fire shots. It's tough to want to go straight up to him and fight him. It's a little bit easier to try to tactically play against Assassin, but even then it is almost impossible. He's got that rapid fire and the aim to go with it.
That is the thing about him. He not only has the rapid fire ability, but he has the ability to hit those rapid fire shots. Assassin gets another kill on Rawsome. Okay, so far this is beginning to look like a shutout. So
there we go. Right when you say it.
Rawsome, yes, Rawsome. Spoke too soon. So Rawsome puts herself on the board.
They're playing Ring Around the Rosie. Oh, and she's trying to get the axe shot to start. That's interesting. Oh, and then we're okay, close up. There we go.
Okay, another kill. Okay.
Another kill. Oh,
That's
and
5 to 1.
yes,
That's
she
5
likes,
to 1 for Assassin. Yep.
she likes pulling up those
She is
melee
throwing
kills.
the axes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's very viable. It's a lot stronger to shoot that bow from what it looks like. So,
Yeah, not again. I don't think against. I don't think against a bow. I don't think in PvP.
No.
I think you're. I would be inclined to agree with you there.
yeah, and we'll see if we ever see the long swords fight again. But for now, we're getting lots of bow action. It is
Yeah,
fun
another
to
kill
see.
for Rawson. I could definitely see a future state of these tournaments where we, you know, broke the tournaments out into bow and ranged and melee. Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
this
enough
is the
players, yeah.
penultimate. That was the penultimate kill for Assassin, and so now we are on game point.
Two more,
And
though.
Rawson turns it around and gets a
8 to
kill
2.
on Assassin.
Oh, okay, one more
And
kill.
that's it.
One more kill.
Oh, okay, that was not game point. I'm sorry, guys, I misspoke. So now we're at game point. But Rawson put herself on the board there, so that's good. I was
Yeah,
glad to
that's
see
good.
that. I did
Good
not
point,
want to see
that's
it. Honestly, I did not want to see a shutout.
Yeah, no, it's Assassin's probably trying to get a shutout, but okay, wow.
Oh,
3 points.
another kill for Rawson. Okay, she's
Maybe she'll
soundly
get a
putting
comeback.
herself on the board. Okay,
Good stuff.
she is now doing as well against Assassin as I have seen anyone else.
Yeah, for sure.
This man is deadly.
Yes, he is. They're fighting down there. It's tough to get a good angle. Oh, there we go.
Yes,
Assassin
it
with the
is.
win.
It is. Unfortunately, I was not able to see that final kill, but that's it. Okay, let's go back into game chat
Sure.
here. Very good, guys. Very good match. All right. That was very exciting, guys. Thank you very much. Hey, that was a great game. Unfortunately, again, just as a reminder, it's very unfortunate that the stream cannot hear you talk. So if it sounds like JJ and I are kind of interrupting and talking over you, that's only because we're on YouTube and we're the only ones that YouTube can hear. So we so that we don't have dead air, we want to keep. You have done as well against this man as anyone else has. He is a very, very deadly opponent. He's a very deadly opponent, and you have shown your skill as well. So we really appreciate it. You know who's going to be next, JJ? The next match is going to be Rev is Endless Chaos, guys, and so the next match is going to be Assassin. No, it's not. Oh, Revelator. Okay, Revelator. Okay, yes. Well, he was a great bow fighter as well. So this. Yeah, this should be a very good match. Revelator stood out in my mind. What is the name that Endless Chaos goes by? Reaver. Okay, yeah, that's how I got those two confused. But Revelator was standing out in my mind as well. And Revelator was, if I'm not mistaken, was one of the fighters that was a very skilled bow fighter. And I'm thinking that this is going to be a very good match.
Discord, and I'll mute myself in here again.
Okay. I'm disabling voice chat, so you won't be able to hear me until Rev gets in here, Assassin.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
So, Cayman, I can hear you. No, I can't. You're still muted in the Discord, Cayman.
Oh, I'm muted in the Discord. Okay. All right. Give me a moment. I'm looking out from under the corner of my. There we go. You should be able to hear me now. I was looking out from under the corner of my headset at my computer screen. We really need a mod, JJ. We really need a mod.
Yep. Not this time.
Call to action. Anybody that's watching this stream on YouTube. The next time we host one of these tournaments, I hope that you can see how badly we are in dire need of a mod who can monitor all of this technical stuff and keep us aware, because I have to keep the fighters on the camera. I have to commentate. I have to converse with JJ, and I have to control all of the technical things that are under my control. So it would be very nice to have a moderator that could keep us aware of any issues that we have.
Yes, it would.
JJ, are you back in here yet?
I am just in the Discord. Right now I'm muted in the game chat, waiting for Rev. Is Rev already in there?
Yes, he's in here.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yes, I'll go back in there.
Okay. Are you guys able to hear us?
Not me.
Revelator and Assassin, are you able to hear me? Okay. All right. Just to
I'm
make
back
you aware, Revelator, if it sounds like we're, either talking over you or interrupting you or things like that, we're not trying to be rude. The problem is that unfortunately for this stream, we're having a technical issue where the viewers cannot hear you guys. So if we're quiet and you guys are talking, then for the viewers, that's a bad experience because it's just dead air. And so JJ and I are trying to keep is trying to prevent dead air. So if we do that, we're not trying to be rude.
So both of you have already been streamed. Do you guys have any questions before we get started?
I like the fit. Personally, all the red weapons. I've got my next kid.
We asked if they had any questions, and Revelator just said he's got his will in his back pocket. So I think that was a show of respect from Revelator to Assassin in terms of his skill. But I'll tell you this, viewers, we have covered both of these guys' games so far, and both of these gentlemen are very formidable bow fighters. So I'm expecting this to be a very good match. So are there any questions? And if there's not, we're going to go ahead and jump in. Okay, remember when we get in there, guys, just as a reminder, and I know that we've streamed both of you guys already and you know this, but just as a reminder, do not start fighting as soon as we get in. Let JJ start you. All right, and we're going with default loadout.
All right, so wait, go to your corners and I will come to the middle. And then once you're in your corners, I'll give it a countdown. All right. Are you in your... Oh, that is rough. All right. Well, looks like we've got our players in our corners. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
All right. So we've got Assassin over here on the left corner, and I lost sight of Revelator. Do you see Revelator, JJ? Okay, he's over here on our side. All right. Again, as I was expecting, these two fighters are making good use of their cover and their lines of sight. Both of these guys are experienced bow fighters. It looks like
we got to start calling them archers
engage.
Here.
Okay, archers. Yeah, both these guys are experienced archers. It looks like they are attempting to engage one another at long range. And I tell you, JJ, I think from my perspective, I would say that is a sign that they are being respectful of one another's skill. They don't want to get too close because they know that each of these fighters knows that the other is very deadly.
Yeah, this might be one of those games where we do run out of time. I mentioned that earlier in one of the games, but it seems like they're playing even more tactical here. And if they're going to only play long range, we might run out of time. They might have to... Whoever gets the most kills by the end of that 10 minutes wins.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. They are definitely playing at long range. And I think, again, I think that's because they are aware of the precision and speed that each opponent is aware of the precision and speed that the other possesses.
Yeah. Well, looks like we're almost 2 minutes in with no kill. Oh, there's the first kill.
And Assassin gets a kill. And it is a long range kill because these guys only seem to be fighting at long range. And Assassin is just, I tell you, from my perspective over here, JJ, it looks like a rainstorm, man. Those arrows are just raining down.
Yes, it does. And it looked like Revelator, he spawned in the very center. So I don't know if Assassin got any free shots through that, but that was unfortunate for him to spawn right in the middle there.
Assassin is coming up behind Revelator. And Revelator turned around and got him, turned on him. That was an amazing play. I thought for sure Assassin had him there because he snuck up on him and Revelator did not see him, but definitely turned around, turned on him and got him. Yeah, that was amazing play. Okay, I see Assassin down here. Assassin is aware of Revelator. I don't think Revelator is aware of Assassin. Oh,
Doesn't
no,
look
he
like-
caught a
oh,
glimpse
there
of
we
him.
go.
He caught a glimpse of him. So
There we go.
let me try to get out of it. Oh, I took a hit. I took
Line
a
of
hit.
fire. Oh no. Yeah, I gotta get
I'm
out.
trying
too.
to stay out.
It's
I'm
tough.
trying to stay out.
Stay out of the line of fire
Yeah,
and
I'm-
also see them. Oh, good
Okay,
shot.
and Assassin gets a kill. Assassin gets a kill.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at in terms of score here? 2-1.
We got
Okay.
2-1.
2-1. 2-1 in Assassin's favor. I'm trying to
Yep.
stay out of the line of fire here.
Very tough with their tactical play. It's hard to get out.
Yeah, it is. It is tough. That's so.
Woof.
Oh, and Revelator.
Back to 2-2.
Revelator kills Assassin, so it is 2-2. Okay,
Impressive.
you can definitely tell that we are getting to the higher level play of the tournament.
Yes, we are.
The experienced players are weeding out the less experienced players and
Yeah,
coming
we're
to face one
actually-
another.
Yeah, we're in the quarter or round 5, which is the quarterfinals right now. So yeah, we're getting close to the end. These are the top players.
And Revelator kills Assassin. Yeah, so that's so this is the first time, JJ, that we have seen an opponent have a lead on Assassin.
Yeah.
And
Actually,
Assassin kills
the Knight,
Revelator, ties it up.
yeah, the Knight a while back, he started with the lead, but Assassin was able to come back and gain the lead pretty quickly after that. So, but yeah, no, it does look like this game might be closer than the Knight's game. Ooh,
And Revelator kills
go,
Assassin
Revelator.
again. So Revelator takes the lead at 4-3.
impressive.
Okay, we
stuff.
have got a very intense match going on here, guys. Very intense.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're fighting at close range, and Assassin
He gets
wins. Assassin
stuck.
takes him.
Oh,
That
man.
was a toe-to-toe archer battle right there.
Oof. Yeah, and it looked like
Reminds
for
me
a
of-
second, Revelator just paused and he was standing still, and I think maybe his controller died or something. Even when he spawned in, he was just standing still.
Okay, I don't know what happened there, but
Maybe he was just trying to focus and aim very well. I don't know.
maybe. But I was getting Legolas vibes. If you remember that scene from Lord of the Rings when Legolas was fighting the orcs, like just a few feet away as they were all charging toward him. I think he even stabbed one of them with an arrow. That's kind of the vibes I was getting there with that close range battle.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Okay,
if
so
you
we've
could
got
stab
Assassin
people here.
underneath and Revelator on the high ground.
Uh-oh, who's gonna see each other first? Who's gonna get that sneak shot?
I don't know, but they are definitely aware of one another, but they
Oh,
are
yeah.
using their sight lines to stay out of the line of fire. Oh, I
He's right
got
here.
over here. I got in their way.
Oh, we're in the line of fire. Woo.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of the way here.
But here
I'm
they
trying to
go.
get out of the way and
Oh,
keep
they
them in
get
sight.
past the
An
killer.
assassin kills Revelator. Okay, we've got a very, very close game here, guys. Very close. 5-4. 5-4
all the way
in
from here.
Assassin's favor. So Assassin has come back and taken the lead.
Yes, he has. Still with the tactical play, and yeah, when they get close, it seems like Assassin might have a little bit of an advantage. I think Revelator is might have the advantage doing more of this tactical play here. But if he tries to hide too much, then the time just might run out. We're only 4 minutes to go out of that 10 minutes total, so we'll see how it goes.
It seems that I would be inclined to agree with you, JJ. It seems that just based on what I've okay, and Revelator takes another kill, ties it back up. Wow,
Proving the
what a
point.
match, guys! What a match! I would be inclined to agree with you, JJ, and just based on the little bit of time that I've had to and a trade, and it stays even. It stays tied up. Wow, a trade! Incredible game here.
Yeah,
I would be inclined to agree with you and say that just based on what little bit I've seen of these two fighters, it looks like Revelator has a slight advantage on accuracy, whereas Assassin has a slight advantage on speed. Would you agree with that?
I think I would say the same. Yes, does seem like
So
that.
Revelator is trying to close and get in a little closer where his speed advantage. Revelator pulls ahead. Revelator pulls ahead.
Wow.
I think Assassin is trying to close the gap where his fire rate gives him an advantage, and Revelator is trying to stay at a distance where his accuracy gives him the advantage. And Assassin ties it up.
Yep.
We are 7-7. What a match! What a match, guys!
This is very intense. And 2 minutes 30 seconds to go. 7-7. We'll see. I think they will get to 10, but it might be close. And if they tie, we might have to do that one point. Whoever gets the first point next round might have to win that. We will see.
Okay, and it looks like we've got Assassin with the low ground and Revelator with the high ground. Oh, they've both gone up to the high ground. I've got to get up here where I can get a view. I got to get up here where I can get a view.
Yeah, and when they have different level grounds, it seems like Revelator tends to have a bit of the advantage when he's on the high ground. Even if he's on the low ground, I think he tends to win those fights, those exchanges a little bit better. But yeah, if Assassin can get close to him and use that fire rate to his advantage, that tends to get him the point.
Yeah, I think the reason that Revelator does that, I think that Revelator is willing to give up a little bit of a tactical advantage of having the high ground just to keep that distance between them, where his accuracy is useful to him. So, yep, sure. See, that's what he's doing right there. As long as he's on the ground, and Revelator gets another kill. Revelator pulls ahead. Wow, what a match, guys! This match has been absolutely intense. Super
intense, and oh yeah, they're still doing the. Oh, different heights, but actually, Assassin goes in, going for the kill.
Assassin closes the gap. Assassin closes the gap. Oh, and Revelator gets the kill in spite of that tremendous fire rate. He keeps his cool and takes out Assassin in the midst of that rain of fire. And Assassin gets a kill. So it is game point for Revelator, but he is only leading Assassin by 1 point. So this could go either way. And Revelator takes it. Revelator takes it. What a match. Wow, guys, what a match. All right. Let's go back into, I would really love to interview one of these guys.
I know.
All right. What a match, guys. Wow, what a match. That was an absolute thrill, guys. Yes.
Yeah,
that was one of the best matches that we have had so far, guys. That was just absolutely incredible. So these two fighters are they can't, the stream can't hear you guys, but I'm just letting our viewers know that these two fighters are being very complimentary of one another, and the sportsmanship has just been phenomenal. That has been one of the best matches that we have seen.
I think at some point,
and so
we should probably get them on for an interview at a later date to have that maybe in a previous video or something. But yeah, that was a really great match. So
definitely, it is very unfortunate that the stream can't hear these guys, but we will hook back up with you guys for an interview, and maybe even post that on to the tack that on to the end of the VOD. But yeah, these two fighters were just phenomenal, and that's going to move Assassin down into the losers bracket, where you guys may face one another again. And I tell you, just based on what we saw, I have a feeling that there is a fairly substantial chance of that happening. So
for sure.
It was a very, very good match, guys, and we appreciate it. JJ, do you know who's coming up next?
Alrighty, yeah, I'll check the scoreboard here. I'll put that winner in, Rev. There we go.
Next match will be our semifinals, I believe.
Yeah, so actually we already have the next match. So Rev and Elite. So I'll get Elite in here. Let me just message Elite.
Try to make sure these fighters know, JJ, not to engage in semifinal or final or finals without being on the stream.
Okay, well, we are streaming the semifinals, and we do have to just get through the tournament as fast as possible. So definitely the finals won't happen without us because we're going through it. But yeah, if we can catch the other final matches, that would be nice to see, the other semifinals.
My question is, where are we? Oh, where would I be in the loser bracket?
Show the leaderboard. Okay, viewers, I'm going to switch to the leaderboard. You'll still be able to hear us over the leaderboard, so you'll hear the commentary, but I'm going to switch to the leaderboard so you're not just looking at a group of us standing around, and you can see where everybody is placed. We are coming up on so that was a quarterfinal match right there. So we are coming up on, that was a semifinal or a quarterfinal, JJ?
That was the semifinals. Oh no, sorry, quarterfinals there. So we're going up on the semifinals.
So we're coming up on the semifinal match, and then we will have the finals. And so I'm going to switch to the leaderboard so everybody can see where we currently stand.
Yeah. Yep.
That was indeed a great match. Thank you guys very much, both of you guys.
Oh man, but yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
these fighters are being very, very complimentary toward one another, and that's I've said it. I've said it numerous times on this stream, but I'll have to say it again. That I have found that to be very, very encouraging. That everyone has been
but yeah,
extremely
good
mature
stuff.
and
Assassin, I'm
extremely
gonna have to
good
kick you out of here
sportsmanship
now.
and
We got our next
complimentary
player
toward one
coming up,
another.
so good plan. Yeah, hope to see you soon. And it looks like this is actually the finals of the upper bracket, but it's called the semifinals because it is the upper bracket and there's still the chance for players to come back. Yep. Yeah, so this, if we didn't have a lower bracket, then this would have been the finals. So good luck winning, basically, and you still might have a few matches to go, but this could be it. This could be one of the last ones.
JJ, are we now going to cover Assassin in his lower bracket match because he should be
Possibly.
in this?
But
We should be creeping up on the semifinals of the loser bracket, right?
Yeah, he's not there yet. He's in the quarterfinals of the losers bracket, so we might catch the finals of the loser bracket, but we're gonna try to finish this last match in the upper bracket, and then we'll go back down to the lower bracket. But yeah, so
Sure.
we're just waiting for Elite at this point. Elite is the other player that has come through his bracket on the other side of the upper bracket. And I just have to make sure that Elite
Roll
is
around on
here.
this leaderboard a little bit and make sure that okay. So
Ooh.
here we're looking at the the bottom portion is the loser bracket, right? So I just scrolled down so the viewers can see that and see where we stand. So it looks like Reaver and Michael Butane. Yeah. And where does that put? Where does that place? Where does that place Assassin in the losers bracket? I've got the losers bracket up on the screen for our viewers right now. Where is that going to place Assassin in the losers bracket, JJ?
Assassin, he's already placed in the losers bracket. He's in the losers round 8.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. What I need to. Oh, I see him. Yes, I see him. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
This
Yeah,
does.
it's tough.
update
This is
in
a
real
huge
time.
bracket.
Okay. So he is waiting for the winner to. He's waiting for the winner of round 7, which has not started yet because we've got round 6 that is still underway.
They'll go in with longbows and it'll take the full 10 minutes. It'll probably be. He takes better than me.
Oh wow.
He's really good with bow.
Impressive.
And I will. I can't see the stream chat or Discord right now because of what I'm displaying on my screen, and we unfortunately don't have a moderator. But it seems to me that when I'm on this leaderboard, that the viewers, just based on my audio meters here, can hear Revelator as he talks through my open air. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Huh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
And that might be coming through mine as well, but that's okay. Welcome, Elite. We've got Elite in here now, so good stuff. Hello, hello. So, Cayman, are you ready to get back into the casting?
I am. And so I believe that although Elite has made it all the way up here to our, let me switch back.
Upper bracket finals.
Yeah. Although Elite has made it all the way up here to our upper bracket finals, we have not covered one of her games yet. We have not covered one of his games yet. So we are going to need to explain the rules to Elite when we are being streamed. So Elite,
have you caught any of the stream? Do you know? A little bit. Okay, yeah. So we'll refresh. Cayman will give the refresher.
Okay. Yeah. Let me check and make sure everybody's able to hear me. It looks like everyone is. Yeah. Okay. So Elite, this is a little bit different than the previous matches that you've had, in that when the game starts, you will not immediately begin fighting. When we teleport into the arena, JJ will direct you to one side of the room or the other. Go where he tells you to go, and you don't begin fighting until JJ counts down and says fight, and he will make a motion like that. And when he says fight and makes that motion, then you will begin fighting. Be aware that JJ and I are going to be running around trying to keep you in our view as best we can. It's a little bit difficult, but we're going to be trying to keep you in view as best we can, because my perspective is the camera's perspective for the stream. So as long as we can see you, the stream can see you. So that's what we're going to be trying to do. So try very hard, not to shoot us and not to confuse us with your opponent. If that happens, it's okay. 1 point will be deducted because the game sees us as opponents, and you will receive a point for killing one of us, unfortunately, and we'll have to deduct that back off, and then the game will, at that point, be best out of, be the first one to 9 points, because it ends at 10. So that's the way it would have to work. There's no penalty for accidentally shooting one of us. Other than that, it's just that's the way we have to work around it. So just be aware of that and try not to. Am I leaving anything out, JJ? It feels like maybe I am.
I think you're good. We'll have that start where I will basically give you the go-ahead when we start. And
right.
Yeah, so don't start
Also,
shooting each other right off the bat. But yeah, go ahead.
Also, hold on. Once the match starts, you will not be able to hear us, and we will not be able to hear you. We won't be able to hear you again until we get back into this room. Right now, the stream can't hear you. Unfortunately, you're not going out over the stream. So what that means is that if JJ and I are talking, seem like we're talking over you or interrupting you, it's because we're trying to fill what would otherwise be dead air on the stream, because the stream can't hear you talking. So we're not trying to be rude. Okay. Yep. So what was your question?
Yeah.
Don't I have the ability to say what weapons you use?
Yes. Well, you can choose to either do the default loadout, or agree upon a different loadout, or if nobody agrees, then you would do the longsword. So up to you.
We're going to change things up.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
So we don't want to we don't want to use our own weapons. We do want to use our own weapons.
Okay.
Okay.
But you want to change weapons.
Okay, so if you're using your own loadout, if we agree to use our own loadouts, you can't decide what he can and can't use. The only thing he can't use is a multi-shot crossbow, and you can't use a multi-shot crossbow. It's the only weapon that's disallowed.
Yeah. If you want to take away what he is currently using, we can go to longswords, but that's the only option. It's either longswords or whatever he wants to use.
Unless you want to make a suggestion.
Yeah, that too.
So do we need to go back to the outpost?
Yes, he is. Yeah, you're probably pretty good with the bow too, Elite.
Pretty good with a bow yourself.
Yeah. So are you good with the bow? You don't want to go to longswords? All right.
All right.
Got
Okay.
confirmation.
Then we're going default loadout.
Okay.
All right. Default loadout. And remember, don't start fighting as soon as we jump in here. All right, here we go.
All right, wait, go to your corners, and I will do the countdown once you are in your corners. Go over there, Elite, back behind one of the walls, and once you guys are ready, I will do the countdown. Okay, that is good. Perfect. Okay. 3, 2, 1, fight.
Okay, and they are off. Elite looks like he is seeking Revelator out.
All right, I should be
am
able to hear
also
you now,
seeking
Cameron.
Revelator out. Okay.
Oh, but
Hey,
you're
JJ.
muted. I cannot hear you on Discord.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I will correct that. Sorry. And Revelator gets a kill on Elite, and Elite was seeking Revelator out, and it looks like Elite found Revelator, although maybe to his chagrin. But yeah, okay. So they are hopping around, and I'm trying to get over here where I can get a view on them, guys. I'm sorry. It looks like they're fighting over there on the stairs. They're both on low ground. And
it looks like Elite might have a faster fire rate than Revelator, but same as the last match where Assassin had a faster fire rate, he still couldn't keep up with Elite's, or sorry, not Elite, Revelator's, his aim. He's got some great archer aim.
I would say that, yeah, I would tend to agree with you there, JJ, and I would say that, you know, of those two skill sets, it is beginning to look like accuracy is the thing that you want to have. I mean, it's like I always say in Call of Duty, when people like these high fire rate guns that do a lot of damage, you know, a lot of theoretical DPS, I'm like, guys, a gun that round that misses its target does 0 damage. And so, you know, that theoretical
like
DPS,
miniguns versus sniper rifles. That's almost what we're looking at right now.
Right. That's it. Yeah. If you don't hit your shots, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much damage they would have otherwise done.
For sure. Oop, looks like Elite did get one of these snipes here, and Revelator tends to use less movement than more. So same with, like, he doesn't shoot quite as fast, but he also doesn't move quite as much. So he's steady with the aim and steady with the movement.
Yes, and it looks like Revelator has picked up another kill, so we're at 4-0.
Good stuff. And it looks like Elite was trying to throw some weapons, throw some daggers, but very quickly he realized those daggers probably aren't going to be any better than an arrow. So
yeah, they're just that unfortunately just doesn't seem to be cutting it in archery play here in PvP. It seems like once the players have decided to use the bows are the things to stick with. Okay, Revelator picks up another kill.
There he goes. Impressive. Yeah, so we'll see if Elite can get one of these kills. Still, it seems like he's got some really good fire rate. It's just, oh, there we go. There's one of the kills.
Oh, and Elite picks up a kill. Yes, Elite has picked up a kill on Revelator. So, and it looked like, going back to what we were saying, it looked like that was a close quarters engagement, which is, oh no, I just fell down. JJ. I lost sight.
It looks like Elite is jumping around now. I don't think he was jumping quite as much before, but maybe this is helping him. It might make his aim a lot harder, like we were saying, but if he can jump around and that avoids shots, maybe this is a good strategy. We'll see.
No, I fell again. I'm going to end up dying from falling too much. I'm down to 25% health. I'm going to die from falling. But that's okay. That doesn't go toward one of them, does it?
No, it goes to yourself, basically.
Okay. And it'll just respawn me?
Unless they hit you first, it might count towards them. I don't think it does. I think
okay, and Elite has picked up another kill. So Elite has avoided a shutout, that's very good. I was not expecting to see a shutout at this stage of the tournament. That kind of thing is, you know, pretty common at very early stages of the tournament, as less experienced players are weeded out by more experienced players. But at this level, I would expect a good match. And
yeah, we were definitely. We were giving Elite the chance to choose longswords, and I think that might have been the better choice at this point. But
I think it may have.
Yeah, and it looks like they are doing long range fights as much as possible, but now they're getting close because he spawned pretty close.
Well, even though the viewers couldn't hear it, Elite did express a little bit of intimidation by Revelator's bow, and he was seriously contemplating restricting that. Oh, and Elite picks up another kill. Okay, so Elite is solidly on the leaderboard, and I'll tell you, in my experience of watching esports tournaments of different kinds, JJ, this is definitely not over. I mean, I have seen phenomenal turnarounds, and Elite
getting used to it.
Yes, to have made it to this point in the match, he is obviously no slouch.
Yeah, for sure.
But Elite did express some intimidation, and he was very tempted to call the longsword play, which may have, I think you're right, may have been the smarter thing for him to do.
Yeah, but 8-3,
okay, we're at 8-3.
Like Revelator still up.
Yeah, Revelator has picked up another kill. Uh-oh, I'm trying to get out of the way.
There's definitely still the chance that Elite can get this comeback here. He might just be getting used to Revelator, and I hope one of these arrows doesn't bounce into my face, because I'm standing in the corner over here in the middle of their fight.
I'm at 25% health myself. I am tempted to just go ahead and kill myself with fall damage.
Yeah, you can try, but there's only 2 more kills. Oh, 1 more kill to go.
Revelator picks up another kill. Okay, another kill for Revelator.
All right, still shooting away, and yeah, it looks like at this point Elite's kind of just going on the defensive, trying to dodge as much as possible. And I think Revelator might even be shooting more. Maybe Elite is getting tired, because it does get exhausting shooting this fast for this long. So Elite might have had a better fire rate, but at some point I think he might have just gotten tired.
And they are definitely yeah. It looked like Elite was hiding up there around the corner, trying to. I don't know if he was trying to rest or if he was being tactical or what. But from the looks of it, Revelator kind of had him pinned there for a moment.
Yeah, and I think Revelator's one shot away from dead, and I don't know what Elite is at this point. Oh, okay, impressive.
Oh, Elite picks up a kill. Okay, all right, Elite. Now what is? Let's see what
4 to
this
9.
9-4. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Revelator still one more kill off, but Elite might be able to get the comeback if he plays super tactically and somehow is able to come back. That would be extremely impressive. But
Yeah,
I have my doubts. It's probably in Revelator's huge favor here. We will see. There we go.
And Revelator picks up the kill. Okay.
Back to the chat.
All right. Revelator is going to move on to the finals. Yeah.
Impressive
All
game.
right, guys.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. Great match, guys. Great. So that's going to. So Revelator moves into what? The finals, JJ? Is that where we are?
Yes, Revelator is now in the finals, the complete finals of the winners bracket. Elite goes down to I believe the finals of the losers, or the lower bracket. I'm submitting the score now to see where it actually puts them.
So you're not out of the game yet, Elite. You will move down into the losers bracket, and who knows, you may face off against this man again.
Yeah, Elite is at the top of the losers bracket, and so it's very possible that he is going to face Assassin or whoever beats Assassin, and then whoever wins that game will come back up to the winners bracket and face off against Revelator. And yeah, it looks like we'll probably try to spectate some of these lower bracket matches, the quarterfinals, because it doesn't look like any of the lower bracket semifinals have played. We might be able to get Assassin in the semifinal, and then the final, and then the final because there's some extra matches. Yeah.
I've switched out to the leaderboard on the stream. The stream can still hear you, so you can still talk. But I've switched out to the leaderboard because I've got to go in here and change my battery on my headset.
Yeah, you guys can both take breaks because you have a few rounds to go. And yeah, feel free, make sure to charge your headset, bathroom breaks, food, whatever you need. And just keep up to date on the Discord. Make sure you're checking in, and once we ping you again, it'll be your time to shine. Yep, will do. Awesome. You guys good? Any questions? No problem. Good plan, guys. No problem. All right, so now I'll try to find Cayman. I'll try to find the next people that we can get on here.
Smoother now, JJ. We had some kinks that we had to. I'm sorry. Yeah, we had some kinks that we had to work through, but
now that we're closing in on the end, it's a little bit smoother because we have less overall things to go through, and yeah, I think we've gotten some kinks worked out throughout the.
I have to say, honestly, I would love for this to become a regular thing. I have really enjoyed this, and I believe our viewers have enjoyed this as well. What do you think, chat? Express some love here if you're having a good time with this Dungeons of Eternity PvP esports tournament. I would really like this to become a regular thing, and if we have enough viewer support and enough community support, I fully believe that it could be.
I agree. Well, I'm gonna disable my voice chat in game here, and just so I'm only hearing you on Discord. Okay, there we go. And cool. So I'm gonna try to get us into the next match, which will probably be Assassin. I don't know who's playing next or who's playing currently. Looks like 2 matches are probably underway at the moment. But I'm gonna, yeah, again, try to get Assassin in the next match.
All right. I'm at 38% on my headset, but the batteries are keeping it. How long have we been going? We've been going for quite a while, I believe. So it's what is it now? 3 o'clock, and we started streaming at around 11. So we've around 11:30. So we've been going 3.5 hours. Yeah. So that is obviously the headset battery alone would be long dead by now. So obviously the batteries are keeping it going. So I believe that we're going to be okay. And again, if we're not, I've got a spare headset that I've got that I could jump on and use. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to use MetaQuest Developer Hub on that one because I'm not the main account on that one. But I do have the alternative streaming method of streaming to the Oculus casting, which all that really does is has a little bit of a narrower field of view, which that's okay. I mean, I am making it a point to try to look directly at the fighters as they fight anyway. So worst case scenario, I'm only saying that worst case scenario, I think we're going to be okay straight through to the finals, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Agreed. Yeah, we're trying to get these next matches scheduled, and again, I believe the previous round before, so essentially the quarterfinals in the losers bracket, we have that game playing, and after that game finishes, whoever wins that goes to play against Assassin, and then we'll cover that. That is the semifinals of the losers bracket, and then yeah, from there we'll probably just follow Assassin or whoever wins that. So we'll follow that till the end. If anybody runs out of headset battery, we will likely reschedule this for tomorrow and just find a time that works for everybody. So yeah, that's probably what it's going to look like. Does that all sound good to you, Cayman?
Sounds great to me. And JJ, let me ask you, and let me ask chat as well. Let me ask the stream chat as well. Do we have any predictions for the finals? Do we have any predictions of the way this is going to play out?
That is a great question. I'm going to predict that Revelator will win. I'm a little biased here because he is in my clan, in my guild. But just from what we've seen, I honestly didn't expect him to beat Assassin because of Assassin's shot speed. I haven't played enough with Revelator. I didn't know that his accuracy was as good as it is. And I knew he was really impressive. I just didn't know how much. And so, yeah, now, from what he's proved to us so far, I am inclined to say that Revelator will be able to win the tournament. What do you think, Cayman?
Well, I can tell you that Net Taylor in chat agrees with you. He said Rev is going to win 100%, and we'll see if anybody else. Oh, Revelator, Amio?
Amy. Yeah, you can just call her Amy. Yep.
Okay, Amy. Amy predicts Revelator. So we've got JJ, Net Taylor, and Amy predicting Revelator. I'll tell you what, I'm going to just kind of run against the grain here. And I tell you, and I'm not just doing this to play devil's advocate or to be contrary. I really think that, I really feel that Assassin will take it. And the reason I say that is because I agree with you, first of all, that the finals will come down to Assassin and Revelator just based on what we've seen so far. And if that happens, my prediction is that Assassin will take it. And that's because I think that Assassin had an opportunity there in that match with Revelator to get Revelator's number and learn that he has got to make even more judicious use of his cover and work his way in and close that gap and keep himself in a position where he is relatively close to Revelator, even if he has to chase him around the map. And if that happens, if he can do that, I believe that Assassin will take it.
Yeah, quite possibly. And there is one thing to mention too, that Assassin is in the lower bracket, so that means he has to play more rounds. And as we've heard, both of the players, or all of the players, are pretty exhausted at this point. And so if one of their headsets dies, it might be in the best interest of Assassin to play tomorrow. But if we are able to get it today, I think it's very likely that Rev will have a little bit more energy and maybe even be able to shoot faster than Assassin just because of that energy that he's been able to save up being in the winners bracket instead of the losers bracket. So, well,
you disconnected, JJ. Did you do that intentionally?
No, you still can't hear me? Oh, in the actual game?
Yeah, you disconnected in the game. That's okay. The stream can still hear you, and I can still hear you. It's just you've disconnected from the game. So let me. I'm going to back out of here and go back into the
We'll wait.
outpost.
Sure. Yeah. That works. And yeah, I took off my headset for a second, and it kicked me out, which I wish it didn't do that, but oh well. Another little nitpick and technical error that we can't really get around. And actually, in the meantime of waiting for this next match, we could interview Assassin or Rev if they are in this Discord in the stage. It looks like Assassin.
If they're put him on the stage, and let's have a little interview here.
Yeah, Assassin, if you're available, if you want to raise your hand in the audience of the Discord here, we can bring you in and get you on stream and get you recorded here. Otherwise, we can also, if Rev is in the chat as well, we can get him up here. They're probably taking little breaks. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, Assassin did post something on YouTube chat here just a few minutes ago. Matter of fact, yeah, very recently. So he may be available.
All right, yeah, I'm copying the link out to Rev. I already assume that since Assassin, oh, actually, let's see, sending this out to Assassin and Rev.
Okay, we've got Assassin. We've got Assassin that has just come into the game.
Oh, into the game. Okay, yeah. So
yeah, he's come into the game. I tell you what. Yeah, Assassin. Listen, I tell you what. If you will disable voice chat in the game, so that I can't hear you in the game, and if you will go into, if you will raise your hand in Discord and go into Discord, I would be able to hear. Oh, you don't. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's fine then. We will do an interview with we will do an interview with our semifinal and final contestants at some point after we close out this. We'll hook up with you on Discord.
Well, what was Assassin saying? Because I'm not in there.
Assassin was saying that he is not able to get on. He has come into the game. He is not able to get on Discord and the game at the same time. Like right. You and I are able to, because we, set all of this crap up before the stream started. So I was just telling him that that's okay. We will do an interview with our semifinalists and finalists at some point after we close out the stream and turn it into a VOD. We'll find him on Discord.
We could just get him into the Discord and just do a Discord interview. But yeah, if you prefer to have it in person, in VR, then we can do that as well later.
Either way, if Assassin, if you want to jump into Discord and have a little interview on Discord, that would be fine. If you want to back out of the game, do we have time, JJ? What is the status of our fighters?
I don't know exactly how long that previous round will be, but yeah, we have time for like a 5-minute interview for sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, all right, Assassin. If you wanna jump out and jump into Discord, and I will. Matter of fact, I will put Discord right up here.
All right, I see.
You could even. Do you have a webcam that you could start on Discord?
For me or Assassin?
Assassin.
Yeah, if not, that's okay.
Yeah, if not, that's fine. But if you do, we can do an interview that way.
Hey, there we go.
Assassin. All right, he's in there. Right. He's in the Discord. Okay, yeah, Assassin. So I was talking to you earlier on the stream, but unfortunately, I don't think the stream was able to hear your answers to my questions. So let me just ask you again, if that's okay, JJ. Do you mind if I kick off, JJ?
Take it away.
Yeah, let me just ask you again, Assassin. How long have you been playing Dungeons of Eternity?
Since the game came out. I played back when it first came out. and I have several thousand hours of VR experience. And to bring up what I said before, but it didn't pick up, there was a game that I played that was quite like this one about 4 years ago. It was called Carnage Chronicles. Same combat style, only it didn't have half of what this game has. It didn't have much character customization. It had a very limited linear playstyle and storyline and only 3 levels. But I put probably about 1,000 hours into that. So the same mechanics of that game, basically it felt like I just picked up where I left off, because the combat was the exact same. It was very fast paced, the bows were accurate, you don't have a crosshair, you have to use all of your skill to get your shots right, and that helped me get where I am now, because I have about 4 or 5 years worth of just bow experience in this game. And I can tell you that shooting faster than most people, yes, it does wear down your arms. My arms are exhausted, but I could still conserve my shots as long as I get in close. But I will say, to shoot faster, for those of you watching, if you want a real tutorial on it, you want to hold your bow horizontal and close to your chest, and you want to pull your hand to your quiver and keep it on the quiver at all times, and just let it pull arrows as fast as you can. And then what you want to do is you want to pull your bow to your quiver and snap it forward like a slingshot.
Interesting. Good tip. I would love, I tell you, JJ, I would love to hear a discussion or a debate between Assassin and Silver Tongue Devil as to the proper way to hold a bow, because I know that Silver Tongue Devil is very adamant that he holds his bow vertically, and he also has a very high fire rate. So I would just be interested in hearing the comparison and the contrast between these two fighters' styles. I tell you what, I have a tremendous amount of respect for both of them in terms of their fire rate. So that would be a very interesting discussion.
Yeah, it's hard to lose 2,000 arrows and keep the same energy after doing that.
Yeah.
I had the scoreboard in the training area, if I want to show you. I had it up, my friend went AFK one time, and I got it up to 11,000 once.
That is crazy. Wow. But also, for those that aren't aware, Assassin was in our Dungeons Defense tournament as well, and so we've interviewed him over there as well. And that was a few months ago. I don't remember exactly when that was, but Assassin, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you got second place. Your team did. Is that right?
Yeah, I was the runner-up. My team, the Dark Assassins, was second.
Yeah.
We were right behind Royal. It was a good fight.
Yeah, for sure. And the Dark were you on the team with Dark Knight? Was that it? Or was there someone else on that team? Can you hear me there?
Assassin's sitting here. He's sitting here steadily firing arrows. He has managed to get into Discord and the game at the same time. Assassin, did you hear JJ's question?
Oh no, I didn't. I was shooting too fast. Sorry, just repeat it.
Yeah, so the Dark Knight, was he on your team in Dungeon Defense?
I don't think that was the same person.
Okay, it was a different person. Gotcha.
Yeah,
All
it was a different person, because I know who that is, and they're really good. Like, if they were to play in this tournament, they would probably be as good as Red, because they really shoot as fast as I do, because I showed them how.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
And
Impressive.
he was the only one who could keep up with me. Again, Knight was an insane teammate. He was the best one. Oh my god. Such a cool team.
Do you have any comments about Rev, or do you want to keep all
I
of
can't
that
wait to
secret?
meet him in the semifinals if I get there. I want a rematch. He was really good. I really enjoyed that fight, and if people can fight half as good as he can, they might beat me, but we'll see.
Well, I think there's one opponent that stands between you and that opportunity, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull the leaderboard back up here again. But JJ, am I correct in that?
Guy in here.
We've got 2 players. Assassin would have to beat the winner of Wester and Funky Kong, and then if he beats that person, then he would be playing against Michael Butane in the finals. And then, actually, sorry, 3 people. So you'd have to win 3 matches before Rev, and then the actual final of the losers bracket would be against Elite. And yeah, so 4 people in a row you would have to beat to get back up to Rev. It would be, it sounds very difficult, but I think it is definitely possible.
Yeah, JJ, I believe he has a very good chance of doing it. Let's just see how all that plays out. So what is the status of our fighters now? What are we looking like for our next match?
I'm currently watching the chat. I have no idea yet. I haven't seen anything pop up. I think they're still in their match.
Okay, yeah. So I'll pop over to the support chat with Kjorg and see if I can get those other players figured out, see if they're in the match or what's going on with their match, and then I'll hop back in here once I've gotten some things sorted out. So yeah,
Okay.
feel free to take it away with just hanging out with Assassin, and I will be right back.
Yeah, we're just gonna hang out. So if there is anyone else who is game for an interview, oh, I can't. I don't think that I have the ability to promote someone in Discord unless JJ gave me that to promote someone to the stage. But that's okay. Assassin and I will just hang out. Assassin is showing off his bow skills, trying to get to what did you say it was 11,000? Is that
No, I
based on
got
a
it to
timer?
11,000. My friend went AFK once, and I got it up to 11,000, and then
Oh,
and then we
okay.
crashed. So I had it up to 5 digits, and it was like all the way up from door to door for the numbers because it was 5 digits. It was funny.
Wow, interesting. Okay.
Those were,
And so
it was cool.
yeah, so Assassin, you were talking about a game that you had played previously, and I'm sorry, I forget the name of it now. You had said
Called
that there was
Carnage
a game.
Chronicles. It's kind of like
What
this
it
game's predecessor because the graphic style is almost equally the same, only there's no character
say the
customization.
name of it again?
Carnage Chronicles.
Carnage Chronicles. Okay, that was a VR game that was on
Carnage was a
PC
game.
VR?
It's on PC VR, yeah. I was
Okay.
one of the best players for that game for a long time, and I knew the developers. I even have them on Steam. They're cool guys. And I put I don't know how many hours in that game, but it's an open world multiplayer co-op dungeon crawler, kind of like this, with a lot of goblins and monsters. And only when you
Uh-huh.
kill an enemy, the money floats, and you can pick it all up one at a time. And you actually have food you can eat and consumables. There is armor you can
In-
find and buy, but the story was very linear, and you only had 3 levels. They were long, granted, but you could set the difficulty to be. You could have hordes of enemies, or you could have very few enemies and they're squishy, or you could have 100 enemies in every level and they're meat sponges, and you have to fight as a 4-man squad. And the more players you had, the more monsters you got.
And so you feel that Dungeons of Eternity is sort
It
of
brings
a
back so many memories to that.
spiritual successor to that game.
It is, but this one does it better because that game did not have magic. That one did not have magic at all. This one does. It
Interesting.
has a good way to do it, and it has way more weapon variety variants. Like you couldn't get the same bow with different elements on it. You could just get one bow, and it didn't have any elements that went with it. It would just look like a generic sword, and it had a base set damage every single time if you got it. This one,
And do
I could
you
get
have
100 times, but it'll never be the same as this one, which I like.
uh-huh. Do you have
So-
any of the skills that you utilize within Dungeons of Eternity as a real life counterpart? In other words, are you into archery or martial arts or sword play or any of those types of things in real life?
I know Wing Chun, I know Wushu, and Taekwondo. So I have 3 different combat styles. I'm actually better with swords than I am with a bow. I dual wield far better than any game with dual wielding. I played a lot of Township Tale. I recommend that one too. That one's a multiplayer VR co-op experience. That's on Quest as well and PC. I have 2,500 hours in that one. That one was my most played game of all time. It's another
Okay,
VR
and
game.
JJ is back, so hopefully he's got another fighter with us, or this, some JJ. I'm not hearing you in the room
Yeah.
right now.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
there
I'm
you are.
back in. Here we go. So yeah, I'm on Discord and the in-game chat now. So I guess I'll mute. Are you guys talking through just Discord, not in-game?
Yeah,
He is
I'm in
talking through yes,
Okay,
yes,
yes, I'll keep my
Discord.
voice
You
chat.
can't
So-
hear me in the game anyway. I'm always going through my
Right. Yep. So we do have the next round is ready. It looks like Funky Kong will be your opponent, Assassin, and Funky Kong was also in the Dungeon Defense tournament, so that will be fun to see. And actually, no, maybe he was just in the PvP trial tournament. I don't know. I'm mixing up my things, but Funky Kong is heading in here when he gets the chance. So we'll just be waiting for him until then. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So we have a couple of old salts. All right, I'm going to go back up here upstairs where he's going to teleport in. Old salt. That's so I'm a Navy veteran assassin, so that's just a colloquial. The salty dog or old salt, that just means somebody that's been doing this. Not a, let's put it this way, not a noob.
Fair enough.
Nice. All right.
Got
So
my
we've
bow to my
got-
other one.
Not necessarily old, although I am that as well. I'm an old salt and an old salt.
There he is. Welcome, Funky Kong. Oh, he can't hear us. Let's go into the room. All right.
Oh yeah,
Hello,
I'll leave
hello.
the Discord. I'll leave the Discord and I'll be in game
That
chat.
works.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. Last time we saw each other was the PvP problem.
All right. Well, I'll back out of this.
I can't believe I beat you there, but
You did?
Okay, but can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Okay, perfect. So, David, do you want to take it away with a little bit of getting started?
Do we agree on default loadouts? Do we agree on you guys using your own equipment? You do. Okay. All right. And it's okay. Well, you get deducted a point, and I'm repeating what you say for the benefit of the stream because they can't hear you. Funky asked if they kill one of us or hurt one of us, they get deducted a point. That's true, but it's not true in the way that I think you might be perceiving it to be true. The reason that happens is because the game perceives us as opponents. It doesn't have a true spectator mode, so it sees 4 fighters in there, not 2 fighters and 2 spectators. So if you accidentally kill one of us, that gives you a point. So what we have to do is then deduct that point back off, and that will make the game only be able to go to 9 points because you've gotten a point. So when you get to 10, one of those kills was against one of us, and so at that point the game can only go to 9.
We have been good enough to stay away and not get killed, but yes, in the event that happens, what he said is correct.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet, but we deduct a point, but it's not like a punishment or something like that. It's just the way we have to do it because there's no true spectator mode. Do you have any other questions?
sorry, it's very information.
No, we're not.
I
You're
don't.
good.
I'm not hearing any feedback. Okay. All right. Let's head into the arena, and then I'll have a couple more things for you, Funky Kong.
Messy.
It's gotten a lot better since it was a little messy at the beginning. It's still unfortunate that the viewers can't hear the fighters. We will figure out what's causing that, and the next time we host one of these tournaments, that won't be an issue. But I feel like it's gone a lot better when we edit it down into a VOD. Probably what we will do is really focus the VOD on the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals, and just maybe hit highlights of the very early matches.
For sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
yeah.
But yeah, let's go ahead and take it away with the stuff.
Right. Okay, so Funky Kong, this is going to be a little bit different than your previous matches in the sense that when we go in here, you don't immediately start fighting. Okay, JJ will direct you to one side of the room, and will direct Assassin to the other side of the room. He will count off and then make a motion and say fight. And when he says fight, that's when you guys begin fighting. JJ and I. Yes, that's correct. When the fight starts, JJ will pull himself out of the game chat, so you won't be able to hear him. You won't be able to hear us. We won't be able to hear you until the match is over and we come back in here, and then we can all talk again. You guys will be able to hear each other. JJ and I will be able to hear each other, but you won't hear the commentators. Commentators won't hear you. JJ and I will be running around. The reason we're wearing this very bright colored uniform is so that we're easy to see. Try not to kill us if it happens. We just talked about what we have to do to compensate for that. Right. Okay.
Exactly.
So any questions? And I do want to say, Funky, I don't know if you've heard us say this on the stream, but if it sounds like we're talking over you or interrupting you or being rude, it's because the viewers, we're on a live stream right now, the viewers can't hear you guys. So if we're standing here not talking and you guys are talking, then there's dead air and the viewers aren't hearing anything, and it kind of makes for a bad experience. So if it seems like we're being rude by, hogging the conversation, that's why. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and so we agree on default loadouts. Oh yeah, questions. Sorry. Are there any questions?
And yeah, you're okay with the default too, right, Funky? Okay. All right.
All right. Let's get to it.
Okay, do not start yet. Go into your corners. Funky over there and Assassin over there. And you can be a little bit hidden, but I'll give you the countdown. That works, yep. All right. 3, 2, 1, fight.
Okay, so it looks like we've got Funky over here on our left-hand side. And no, we've got Funky right here on my right. I'm sorry, that's Assassin over there on my left. Funky is the one with all the brightly colored clown stuff on.
Some of the context for this match, Funky using his axes, it looks like Assassin already got the kill, but it is very difficult to play axes or basically any other weapon except the bow against the bow. And Funky in the trial tournament, when he had an inter-guild trial tournament, he did really well. He actually beat me in the tournament, if you want to go back and watch that, but he used this exact same loadout with the double axes, and I think he's trying to be as tactical as possible to make that work. So.
Okay, interesting. So you're saying that he is actually using thrown axes against a bow?
Correct, yes. And he chose to do this, which somehow he's made it this far in the tournament against likely also bow players. So
yeah. Okay, Assassin gets another kill. We'll see how that tactic works against the extremely formidable archer Assassin. So far it hasn't worked out very well. So Assassin's got 3 kills to 0.
Yes, I have a feeling that this will be impossible if you have like around the same skill level. Even if Funky was like better with the axe than Assassin is with the bow, I think it's still so much more of an advantage with the bow. But good shot there. Funky got 1 kill.
Yeah, he got a kill. Maybe he will make us feel as if we spoke too soon. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to my guns here and say that Assassin, all things being equal, Assassin will definitely have an advantage if Funky decides to stay with the axe combat. But we will see. He might make me eat my words. You never know.
Yeah. I think the only advantage that Funky has with axes is they act more as a shield than the bow does, so he can block the arrows a little bit easier. Even though that is really difficult to do, it just does give him a little bit more protection. But at the same time, being in a long-range fight, it is almost impossible to do an axe versus a bow with an arrow. But yeah, it looks like okay. Assassin's got another kill.
He has given it the good old college try, I can tell you that.
Yes, he is. That is... I am honestly that he was able to get 1 kill for the 3 kills that Assassin got. If he can get... I would say like 3 more kills, that would still be very impressive. And if he can win, that would be, I will eat my words, but I have my doubts.
I did notice that I think I saw he had a bow on his back, so I don't think he is running around without a bow.
It's a great sword, long sword.
Oh, so he is not using a bow at all. That is interesting. Correct. He has only got thrown melee weapons.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, let's see how this is going to pan out. So obviously what he needs to do is close the gap. And I know that Assassin likes to close the gap too, because he's very fast and he's very accurate, but I believe that we have kind of agreed that he is faster than he is accurate. So he wants to close the gap too. But I will go so far as to say that closing the gap too much would work in Funky's favor.
Yeah, however, you can still create more of a gap. So Assassin could essentially just keep moving away and running away as Funky's trying to close the gap. So it's almost impossible for Funky to close that gap. But he is trying. He's trying to be as tactical as possible. And if he's able to do that, then there's definitely the chance. And oh, it looks like Assassin is going in with the axes, and we're gonna see some melee combat. It looks like.
Oh wow. Okay. That's shit. I fell again. Oh,
There we go,
I fell
Funky.
and I lost. I didn't see it.
I think they're going back to
fell
the
off
axes. So
I
because
fell off the
Assassin,
terrain.
it looks like Assassin, because he already has such an advantage, he's going with the axes only just to see if he can deal with Funky's axes, even though Funky is really good with the axes.
Yeah. I would say that if he does that and he finds himself pressed, he's going to fall back to the bow. But this is definitely an interesting thing to see. It is very unfortunate that I fell off the terrain and missed a kill. Oh, I keep missing Funky's kills.
That's okay. Funky went in with overhead. He got the overhead kill on Assassin there. And it looks like
it was a melee attack. It looked like, because they were so close. They were both behind this pillar right here where I couldn't see.
Yeah. So they're trying to use some long range, but I think the best way to close the kills is to get close. It's just risky when you do.
Yeah.
And there's one strategy that you can. There we go, Funky again with the kill. But
okay, yeah.
One of the
it looks like
Go ahead.
It looks like as long as Funky is playing Assassin's game, Funky is doing. I mean, as long as Assassin is playing Funky's game, Funky is doing okay. It looks like Assassin has decided to go back to the bow. I don't think he wanted any more of that axe play. I would say that if he played out the entire game that way, Funky would definitely have the advantage and might turn it around on him. So he's got to go back to the bow.
Definitely had a chance with the axes versus axes. But yeah, no, it's tough. And when you do axes versus axes, looks like they're going in again for it. Once you get close, it's a matter of whether or not you want to use range or fake them out and then actually go in with the melee weapon. So yep, looks like Assassin got the kill.
Yeah, he got the kill with the axe. Okay, all right, let's go
back on over.
All right, guys, that was a great match. It looked to me like Assassin was going to the Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's what we were about to say. JJ and I both noticed that when Assassin got a little bit of a lead, it looked like he was going to the axes to to kind of play on Funky's territory there a little bit, on Funky's ground.
But Funky, I do have to ask.
When you did that, it was much more.
Yeah, I do have to ask Funky though. Just a quick question: did you play this whole tournament with just the axes?
Those are supposed to be against the rules. That's okay.
Yeah, but it was supposed.
Yeah.
We didn't clarify that, and actually, we might even be wrong. We will make that clearer in the next tournament, so it's fine that you did that. Other people have also done that. But yeah, so that. But yeah, good stuff.
Okay, so JJ had asked Funky if he had played the rest of the tournament with axes, and except for that one round, you're saying you have played with axes so far, right? Axes with some kind of back weapon. Interesting. Okay, interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is very impressive to have gotten even this far just using those melee weapons against a bow.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah.
The fighters are discussing one another's the contrast between one another's styles.
Yeah, we're gonna have to kick them out though.
Yeah. Okay, so, guys, we got to move on to the next match.
Yep, we got to continue with the tournament. So good stuff, Assassin. Funky, again, very impressive that you were able to come this far, especially without the bow at your back there. But we're going to have to kick you out. Good playing there, Funky. Heck yeah. Yeah, good stuff for the Restless Army for Funky. And we might circle back with you and get an interview for like a post-recording interview later because we can't hear you. But we're going to have to kick you out now, Funky. Any last questions before you go? Alrighty, then. Yeah, sure. Kicked himself out. All right, good stuff. Well then, yeah, so Assassin, you are going to be playing Michael Butane. So let's get Michael Butane in here if he is already looking at the code, he might just pop in whenever.
YouTube, I know you have a black screen right now. I'm trying to get your leaderboard back up. There we go. Okay. So Michael Butane is next, right?
Yep, I'm
I'm
messaging
gonna
him
look
the
at the
room
leader.
code right now. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, well, and shot distance is one of those perks that does work in PvP. However, almost all of the other perks do not work in PvP. So, yeah, Assassin's saying here that he forgot to use shot distance for the first few rounds.
Getting some serious stuff. When I was fighting Red, probably I shot this. I mean, it's fine. He was still really good.
Yeah.
He's the only one who's get real run for my money, but it's like, damn, they're all really good. Everyone's really friendly. I love this.
For sure, it's awesome.
Win or lose, I'm definitely gonna join in the next tournament. I love these. These are game changer.
Good to hear. Yeah, in the next tournament we should we should have spectating in the next tournament as well. So it should be even better. We won't have to be like these ghost skeletons running around and distracting, and we should also have all of these kinks worked out so that none of the overhead, or not as much as the overhead, is here. But Butane, welcome in. Butane, can we hear you? Can you say? Okay, perfect. We can hear you. The stream
Yes, there
cannot,
he is.
can. All right,
The
Cayman,
stream
are you
cannot
ready
hear
to
you. Yes,
it
and
away?
I'm at 30% on my headset. That's
Okay.
that's enough to get us clear through to the end, but we do have to keep moving. So Butane, if let me just start out by saying, if JJ and I seem like we're talking over you or interrupting you, it's because we don't want dead air on the stream. The viewers can't hear you guys because of a technical issue that we're having. So you know, if you guys are talking and we're just quiet, then that's dead air for the viewers. So you know, as we ask you questions, and we kind of reiterate what you say. That's for the benefit of the stream. And so this match is going to be a little bit different than your previous matches in that when we get in there, you don't immediately start fighting. JJ will direct you to one side of the room. He will direct Assassin to the other side of the room. He will count down. He will make a motion, and he will say fight. And when he says fight, kind of like in the octagon, that's when you begin fighting, not before. Well, it's just
it's similar.
the way we're doing it. So. Yeah, so Butane was asking, why don't we do it like the Cowboys, where we, you know, to take 10 paces and turn around and fire. So, yeah, so JJ and I will be running around trying to keep you guys in view. My perspective is the perspective of the camera for the viewers, for the
stream
YouTube.
is on the scoreboard again.
Stream.
Came and fix that when you get the chance. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Okay. Thank you.
Lots of
Thank
stream
you.
overhead here. This isn't exactly designed for us to do what we're doing.
Yep. Thank you. Luckily we didn't miss anything there.
Yep.
So
Amy that reminded me.
JJ and I will be running around in these very bright colored uniforms, for lack of a better word, so that you can easily see us. We're trying to keep you in view because my perspective is the perspective of the camera for the stream. Just be aware of us and try not to shoot us. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I know it's an accident. And the way that works out is the game views us as opponents, okay? Because there's no true spectator mode, so it doesn't differentiate us from you guys. So if you kill us, you get a point. And so what that means is that we have to just manually, mentally deduct that point. Well, that would be that'd be a good way to handle it as well. But I mean, yeah. Actually, that really is a good idea.
Sure, we can do that.
But yeah,
We'll
but it hasn't happened yet. But if it happens, that's the way we'll handle it. That's a very good suggestion.
Sure. Yep.
And so. When the match starts, we are leaving the game chat, so you will not be able to hear us. We will not be able to hear you. You guys can hear each other. JJ and I can hear each other, and the stream can hear JJ and I, and then we will all be able to talk with one another once the match ends and we get back into this room. Are there any questions? Do we agree on default loadouts? Everybody wants to use their own stuff? Okay. All right.
So it is.
PvP, Underworld, default loadout.
Yes, I will point to your corner. Yeah, it'll teleport you, and then I will say wait and point you to your corner when we're ready.
And here we go.
All right, no fighting yet. Go to your corner. So Butane, you can go, yeah, over that way. That works as long as you guys aren't in direct fire of each other. But Butane, do you see where I'm pointing over there? You can go anywhere in that direction, whether it's up top or down below. But that works. And yep, I'll wait for you to get there, and then I will give it the go-ahead. Here, Butane, over into that corner because Assassin is over there. Yep. All right, that works, and you're good right where you are. That's perfect. So I'll give the go-ahead. 3, 2, 1. Oh, what? Wait. Here, yeah, he's right over here. Yep. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Right, and there they go. Let me make sure that I am.
All right. There we go. I can hear back on the chat, and yeah, it looks like they're going away.
Okay, yeah,
Ooh,
they're going at him.
So Assassin, he was mentioning in your interview that he shoots sideways with the bow, but it looks like Butane was shooting horizontally, but now or vertically, but now he's shooting horizontally. I don't know.
Well, it looks to me like he's shooting kind of at an angle. That's the way that I use a bow. I shoot it at about
At first, for a second,
degree angle. And Butane gets the first kill on Assassin. Wow. Okay. All right. I can already tell we're going to have a good match here. Both of these guys are very, very fast, and Assassin returns the favor.
Yeah, we'll have to try to figure out who shoots faster. If Butane can actually shoot faster than Assassin, that would be very impressive.
There are arrows flying like these almost look like automatic weapons. I mean, it's crazy how fast these guys are shooting. And Assassin gets another kill on Butane. Okay. And it seems to me, does it seem to you, JJ, that these two guys' styles are very, very similar? It seems that they're both perfectly happy to fight at close range.
I think so, yeah. It doesn't look like either of them are being extremely, what's that word for it? Trying to use cover and go around the corners, like Revelator tends to do, but yeah, it seems like Butane really likes to be out in the open. Assassin was using his cover a little bit, but it looks like they're really just getting close to each other and duking it out.
Wow, they are just slugging it out, man. Just trading blows. Okay, it's back even. Yes, even. Wow. This really looks like a less, if I may be so bold as to say, a less tactical match than the previous matches we've seen. It looks like these guys are just, looking for their,
they got a trade.
It was a trade. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, these guys are relying on their speed and, who can, get those arrows cranked out the fastest.
Yeah, this is not much of an aim battle from long distance. It's just who can get those first 3 shots in really close, and looks like Assassin's one to take the lead.
Almost like a shotgun battle in Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, almost a rapid fire shotgun battle for sure.
Oh man, these guys are just going back and forth. Okay.
5 for 5. This is intense. Yeah, and Assassin was saying that he forgot to use. Yeah, Assassin forgot to use shot distance his match against Revelator, and so now he's got shot distance on his bow, so he'll be able to shoot a little bit faster. Doesn't have the trajectory speed to worry about, and it's 6-6 now, coming back.
Yeah, Butane brings it back up to a tied match. Wow. And they are making no bones about. I mean, they are just going straight for almost like they have melee weapons. They are just going straight at one another.
Yeah, this is no tactical play whatsoever. It looks like Assassin is kind of using tactical play now. Butane is kind of using the cover of those pillars there. So yeah, a little bit of that, but it seems like most of the kills have been face to face.
Yeah, it looks like Butane is trying to draw him out. He wants to draw him out where he's getting, back there behind those. Oh, another trade. Yeah. So Assassin still got the lead by 1 point. Both guys are on high ground. I better get out of the way here. Those arrows are coming so fast. I don't want to be anywhere near.
They're pretty good at aiming at each other, but yeah. Oh, there we go. Assassin one more kill to go.
Game point for Assassin. This could go either way though. It could definitely go either way.
Tough to see this last fight because there we go. Good angle.
And
Butane.
Okay, Butane closes
not
the gap. Okay, this is the penultimate kill for Butane and the game point for Assassin. So this could literally go either way.
Yeah, well,
These
Butane
guys
still
are
has
just-
two kills. But yeah, Assassin is one more, and he might get this win here. He's using some
These
cover,
guys have
maybe
been very much
refreshing his
trading.
arms. Yeah.
Yeah, he might be.
I
He
think
might
Butane
be
is trying
giving
to
his
keep
arm a rest. Yeah.
Yeah, and Butane might just be trying to use cover and keep it slow to get these last two kills, trying to be careful. It's probably very nerve-wracking at this point for both of them. And there we go, Assassin with the kill. He got a snipe. That was impressive.
Okay, Assassin takes Iowa.
Right.
Guys, I missed that last kill because I was trying to get up that chain where I could see. Wow,
right, we're
what a
back
fight,
in here.
guys. What an action-packed, intense fight, man. You guys were just slugging it out.
Slugging it. Yeah. That was
Where
good
is
stuff. Maybe he just had to hop off right away and he didn't have time, but yeah, he is out of here. He is not here anymore. But yeah,
Okay,
maybe
well-
we can get him for a post-game interview at some point. But yeah, that
maybe
was a
so.
really impressive showing from both of you guys, and Assassin again with the win.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were slugging it out, man. That was very, very intense to watch. Okay, so. Okay,
We'll
JJ,
have to
so-
find that out later. But yeah, go ahead, Cayman.
yeah. So it looks like this is going to be. The winner between Assassin and Elite.
Yeah,
is
it's the
going
losers
to be
final. So
against.
it's Elite against Assassin. Elite lost to Revelator in the winners final, I guess the winners semifinal. And so yeah, now they're on to their final in that lower losers bracket. So I'm gonna get Elite in here. I'm gonna ping him in the Discord.
All right, but one moment before you do, JJ, let me just ask you how this works for my benefit and maybe for the benefit of some of the viewers as well. I find double elimination tournaments to sometimes be a little confusing. So the winner between Elite and Assassin will go against Ray, who is the winner of the winners bracket, right? So Ray is the winner of the winners bracket, and the competition between Elite and Assassin here will be the winner of the losers bracket. So then those two will fight one another. And if Ray wins, then that means that Ray is the champion, right? So what happens if the winner between Assassin and Elite wins?
I'm just disabling the voice chat so they can talk amongst themselves. So yeah, if you were saying if who wins?
So the
What was it?
winner between
Oh,
Assassin and Elite will take on Ray, who is the winner of the winners bracket.
the winner of the winners bracket. So essentially, whoever wins this match that we're in right now, Elite and Assassin, will go into the winners bracket against Rev, and then if Rev,
I say Rev.
Revelator.
Rev.
If Rev beats whoever wins this match, then he just wins the whole tournament. He doesn't have to win twice. But whoever's
Okay.
in this bracket here in this round, because they're coming from the losers bracket, they have to win twice to win the overall tournament. Does that make sense?
I see. I
Yeah.
see. So if the winner of this match beats Rev, then they have to fight Rev again, and they will have to beat him twice. And if Rev wins either one of those two matches, then Rev wins.
Yes. Cool.
Okay,
Yeah, so
got it.
back in the
Got it.
voice
All
chat
right.
here.
Okay, guys.
So
So
both of these players we have had on before, so they know the rules, they know how it works. I'll be counting down. And yeah, are there any questions before we get you guys started? I'm guessing you're using these loadouts.
Does anybody have to go to the vet?
Or Elite, yeah, Elite. What were you gonna say? Yeah, we're good with bathrooms. Yeah, we can totally do longswords. This will make it interesting. Up until now, Assassin, it's only been the bow for you, right?
Does that mean do we get only the one sword and nothing when I hit? Or does it just give us the one sword?
Only the one sword.
Only,
That's cool.
yeah.
I would say if we could wield that and these, I would.
Yeah, so Cayman,
going long swords only. All right.
we'll see.
So we agree long swords only.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
like it.
All right, guys. Well, okay, here we go. Everybody, are there any questions? Or both of you clear on the rules? All right, here we go.
Okay, yeah, I'll give the countdown. So fighters to your, actually you can just stay, you don't even have bows, so you don't really have to move. Yeah, so we are good. I'll give the countdown here, and you guys can start finding each other and killing each other. So, 5, 4. Oh, why do I start from 5? 3, 2, 1, fight!
All right, so
right,
they look like they're seeking one another out.
Yeah, so this will be interesting. We don't have. It won't be as hard to cover because they have to be close to each other, and we'll be able.
Well,
to
we say that, but I'm trying to find the guys. There they are. Looks like they found one another down on the bottom there.
Yeah, but here we go. We've got them throwing their swords, so it tends to still be more powerful, in my opinion, to throw swords rather than go for the melee. But if they lose their sword, there we go. Elite with the first kill there. That's impressive. But whoever gets that kill. Yeah, if they throw their sword and they don't have it, then the other person can go in for that melee. So it's really kind of like a rock, paper, scissors game at that point. And it looks like they're going for ducks. I don't even see a weapon in Elite's hand. What's going on there?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to his...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, a trade. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay, interesting. This could shape up to be a very interesting match.
Yeah, 1-2. Elite's up. Oh, they're both crouching. This is quite interesting. Yeah, so they have slightly lower hitboxes when they're crouching, and so I guess that does sometimes give them the advantage, but it might be a little weird to do that. I don't know.
Oh, and Elite gets another kill. Okay, all right. So Elite is leading 3-1.
Yeah, it seems like this was a good choice from him because, yeah, he lost his last bow game, I think, against Revelator, and now he decided to go for the longswords this time, and I think that was the right choice.
That would probably would probably end up being the right choice if he makes it to the. Oh yes, okay. So Elite comes back. This is going to be a very close game, I think.
Yeah, 3-2.
That would probably be a very smart thing against Revelator as well, because Revelator is so deadly accurate with that bow.
Yeah, I have a feeling if Assassin wins here, then Assassin's going to want to play bow against Revelator, but if Elite wins, which he is up right now, then I do guess that he will want to play longswords and force Revelator to longswords.
I would be inclined to agree with you on that. I think that is absolutely the way these players will think.
It looks like Assassin's trying to tactically play here and kind of hide from Elite, who's out in the open. He's ready to fight. But I think they're just taking their time. In fact, if they don't fight, then they would just run out the time and Elite would win. But it looks like they are fighting. So
yeah, if he wanted to use that tactic, Assassin would definitely have to make up some ground before trying to run the clock out.
And so, as you were interviewing Assassin, he was saying that he has some real-life experience with this hand-to-hand combat and maybe some combat with the sword as well. But I don't think that translates exactly to this game because it seems like Elite is more of a younger player, and I doubt he has as much experience with that hand-to-hand combat as Assassin does.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. Silver Tongue Devil and I tested the sword combat in this game, and you know they did a pretty good job of it, but it is very, very difficult to accurately.
It's its own game
against AI components. For example, Assassin ties it up. Okay, Assassin ties it up. I'll give you a good example. Swordsman is a phenomenal game. It accurately recreates swordplay, but you're playing against AI opponents. To play against humans, it's really hard to recreate swordplay in VR.
Yeah, for
sure.
So
it looks like Elite is taking the lead again.
Yeah, it looks like it. But I think they tried to go for more of the arcadey style with Dungeons of Eternity, with the PvP at least, and even the combat, which really works well. PvP I still think is super fun. It's just it doesn't exactly translate from those real life skills. I'm sure there are some parts of those real life skills like reaction time and some other like random things. Aiming with the bow translates pretty well, but not everything definitely does. Assassin, okay.
Yeah, okay. He's keeping the gap nice and small. So neither one of these players is pulling away from the other.
Yeah, for sure. There's one game that I think does the PvP swordplay really well. I can't even remember the name of it off the top of my head, but yeah, it basically does, like, when you slice the blade, it completely takes away the blade, and so you have to be very tactical about whether or not you want to hit the opponent's blade at the top or the bottom. You generally want to go for the bottom, and sometimes them themselves. But in this game, you always have your swords, and you can even throw your swords, so it tends to be more of like a throwing match than a match of blades here, of melee.
Yes. So Assassin got a good hit in on Elite there by throwing his sword, but now they have yet. So Elite is currently down some health. Oh, he hit him again, so Elite is definitely one shot now. Definitely one shot. If Assassin can get this kill, he's going to tie things back up. If Assassin can just get this one shot and kill Elite, then we will be looking at. Oh, they're both one shot. They're both one shot now. Oh, okay. Assassin got it. There we go. So now we are looking at a tied game.
Let me explain what happened there for a second. So Elite actually got the hit on the way back, bringing his weapon. So doing that like Thor bring back of the weapon, he got the hit. And so sometimes that can be more advantageous than just throwing it when you actually bring back the weapon.
Wow. Okay, so he got him on the return trip there, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Very interesting.
Elite got that kill there, and so sometimes they're gonna opt to throw their weapons and wait for it to respawn, but sometimes they'll do it on the return just so they can get that weapon right back and have the chance of hitting the opponent as well.
Okay.
There we go. Assassin with the kill. They're tied it up. So yeah, it looks like
what a match! What a match, guys! It's very, very close.
Yeah, Assassin's getting into the groove a little bit. It seemed like Elite came out with the advantage, but yeah, Assassin's taking it back. And I don't know how much health Assassin has right now. It would be kind of cool if we could see that. But yeah, I think he might be a little bit more damaged than Elite now, considering Elite is the last one who died. But we'll see.
Yeah, I have not. So I'm trying to keep these guys in my view as much. Okay, Elite gets another kill. Wow, so Elite pulls ahead.
Yep, 7-6.
Wow, what a match. This one is going to go right down to the wire. How are we looking on time?
The return hit. Oh, he got the return hit, and right when he got it, he hit him, and then he hit him again. That was amazing. Good stuff, Elite.
Wow. That was a great play. That was a great play.
Yes. So I'd say sword fighting in Dungeons of Eternity is half magic, half sword fighting, because using that take back is pretty magical. Ooh, they just got a trade.
Half telekinesis.
Yeah, half telekinesis.
Okay. Assassin keeping that gap nice and small. Keeping it nice and small. It's 8-7 right now. 8-7.
Good stuff. This is definitely a close one. Elite got hit. I mean, Assassin got hit.
These fighters are trading and trading and trading. When I say trading, I don't mean trading, killing each other at the same time. I mean they're just taking turns. Oh, okay. So it's game point. It's game point for Elite. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, this could be it. This could be it for Assassin.
Oof. Assassin's going for the melee now. That's pretty risky, but I think he has to. It's looking like Elite's doing really well with the throws.
Yeah,
Elite doesn't get the takebacks. A lot of times he throws it and then doesn't return it in time, but it looks like he got that kill. Only 2 more kills to go.
Yeah. So Assassin is, but Assassin is wounded though, so that's he's not at full health.
Yeah, he might be one shot away. I don't know.
Yeah, he has got to win this one.
Oh, one hit. Oh, and there he goes.
There it is, and it's over, folks. Elite takes Assassin, takes him out. Okay, I'm gonna go back into voice chat. Wow, guys, what a fight! What a fight! Congratulations to both of you guys.
Good
Congratulations to both of you guys for making it as far as you did. But Assassin, I think you were missing your bow there, man. I think you were missing your bow play.
Well, yeah, I
tell you, it was very intense, man. You guys kept it. Yeah. You guys brought it right down to the wire. I mean, it could have gone either way, right to the very end. So that was a great, very interesting and intense
fight. Great playing, guys. Great playing. Yeah, no, I love that you chose the longsword there, Elite. That was fun to watch.
Yeah. Okay, so we've already interviewed Assassin Elite. We will hook up with you for an interview at some point, probably this weekend. I'm guessing. Yeah, JJ, I'm guessing tomorrow we'll try to circle up with these guys and do some interviews.
We'll probably try to do it eventually, and maybe even a separate video, not make it one full video, maybe just release the VOD and then a separate video. I don't know. We'll figure that out later, but for now, we're going to have Assassin hop off so that Rev can get in here. So yeah, great playing, good run, Assassin, and yeah, we will... Oh yeah.
Use your bow. Use your shot distance bow. You get him. Trust me. Farewell, my friends. It was a pleasure. That was fun, JJ. Really good game.
That was great stuff. Yeah.
I'll lie down.
Of course. Take care. All right. So Rev did mention in the Discord that he is on a time restraint, so we might have to do this final tomorrow. But we'll wait until he gets in here if he's able to, and maybe get this match done with. And if he wins it, then he wins. If not, then there will be a second match that Elite will have the chance of winning the whole tournament. So
Well, let's get him in here. Hopefully he can get in here. I hate to have to push it back to tomorrow. It may end up being what has to happen, but
Yep. Whatever happens, happens. And I think it was a great run for either of the players. And if for some reason we're not able to schedule something later, or at least tomorrow, we can try to schedule it down the line. And it doesn't even have to be a live stream. We can try to make it a live stream. But yeah. Yeah, take a quick break. Sure. Go ahead. Try to be back as soon as possible. And we'll see if Rev can get in here as well. And yeah, so I'm waiting on Rev if he is available. His last message was at 4:51, so about 6 minutes ago. So he might have just hopped off. He might not be able to make it, unfortunately, but we will see. Oh, and it looks like I wasn't able to hear you, Cayman. I had you muted that whole time. Sorry. Oh no, actually I was. Yeah, sorry about that. I could hear. I can't hear you through Discord.
yeah, you're hearing me through game chat. Yeah.
Yeah, now I hear you through Discord though. I'll disable the game chat until Rev's in here.
Okay.
But yeah, so in the Discord, we'll see if Rev is able to make it in here. Crossing our fingers. If not, again, we'll see if we can get it scheduled for tomorrow. And I would only be able to cast tomorrow morning, and for me, Eastern time. So if we're able to do that, great. Otherwise, either you can handle it or we can find a later date to do it. So yeah, just
whenever they want to do it, I would like to. What I would like to do is have at least 6 to 10 hours, or a day's notice, so that I could schedule the live stream, and these folks that have bared with us through the entire thing would have an opportunity to see it live. I mean, that's really the way I would prefer to do it.
Potentially,
but like you say.
However, we did say in the rules that we would continue the next day if it didn't finish. But if they can't do the next day, or if they prefer to do it the next week, then yes, we can totally do that. We can get the heads up, and I think that probably would be ultimately better.
Well, yeah, the next day would be fine. We just have to. I can go ahead and schedule it. What I can do is just go ahead and schedule it, and
okay.
As soon as we close this one out, if we can't get him, that's going to be a real shame if we can't.
Gotcha.
Did
yeah.
he say
so it
that
looks
he?
like
Is it late for him? I switched back to the.
I think he might have already left. It looks like he's offline on Discord. So yeah, if you can hop in now, great. Otherwise, we'll get it rescheduled. Yep.
Yeah, and I will.
There we go.
I will schedule it tomorrow. At what time did you say you have to?
I can do it up until I think around 1 o'clock at the latest.
Okay.
1 Eastern. So yeah, if we can do it at 1 Eastern at the latest, that would. But ideally at like 11, so a little bit earlier.
11
but yeah, so
your time?
My time, yeah.
Okay.
Eastern. So
I will schedule this.
At like 10 your time. But yeah, don't schedule it yet. We can still potentially have hope. But yeah, no, it is looking like it's not going to happen. I'm not getting a response from him, and I'm pretty sure that that's it. So I guess let's hop back in, tell Elite what's going on, and then we can do a little closer here. Does that sound good?
Yep, that sounds good. Yep, let's tell Elite. All right, so you want to go back out to the out to the outpost? Okay.
You can stay here. There's no need to go into the outpost. Elite, we have found that Elite, Revelator actually has to hop off, so he cannot finish today. If you are able to finish at a later date, we'll essentially get you scheduled ideally tomorrow. If not, if you can't or Revelator can't, we can find another time either later in the week or next weekend. That should work. And yeah, I don't know. Would you be able to do that, Elite, if it is tomorrow or later next week or weekend? Okay, awesome. And then Cayman, do you have any additional thoughts there?
Live stream. I'll schedule it for o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow morning. Can you be here tomorrow morning, Elite? What 10 o'clock Central Time? What time zone are you in? Eastern, so that would be 11 o'clock your time.
Yep. Okay. And I do want to confirm with Rev before you make it live. If you really want to make it live, you can, just because we do have the 3 of us that could be able to make that time. But I think we should, like, there's so many messages I have to go through and just make sure the tournament worked well and just go back on everything. But yeah, for the 4 of us, if you really want to schedule that, that's fine. If not, we can wait until we hear back from Rev, and I can get back to you whenever he is available.
Well, what I'll do is I'll schedule it, and if we can't make it for some reason, then we can go. Then you and I can go live and just talk about some Dungeons of Eternity stuff, and maybe play a little bit and let folks know, when it is going to happen.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe. As a matter of fact, JJ, maybe what we can do is just go ahead and schedule it for tomorrow at 11 o'clock. If Rev can't make it, Elite said he can. If Rev can't, then we can just offer some commentary on the on today's game, and then play a little bit. I mean, we'll fill up that time. We'll fill up that time with something interesting.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so yeah, 11 o'clock Eastern is the next scheduled time that we'll try to make. I will try to give updates in the Discord as well, and feel free to reach out directly to me, or ideally just using one of the group chats in the Discord, or one of the channels in the official Dungeons of Eternity Discord. But yeah, other than that, any questions from you, Elite? Okay, perfect. And Cayman, you're good to go, or? Okay, so we'll do the close. We'll have Elite, can I have you hop off? And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Great playing, and yeah, see you then. No problem, of course. And yeah, so Cayman.
Let's return to Outpost and let's do our closeout in the by the fireplace.
Yep, by the fireplace. I like it. Fireplace with our ghostly. All right, to the fireplace we go, and I'm gonna get myself a mug of goo. A mug of goo. Yeah, where's the goo? Oh, they moved it. They moved the goo. Yeah, for 4-player they moved it.
Oh, okay, interesting. It's still goo though.
It is still
all right,
goo.
Guys. I hope. Are we still on the leaderboard? No, we're not. Are we able to hear me? Yes, we are. Guys, I hope that everyone had a fantastic time. I mean, we certainly did. And my hope is that I perceive this to be fairly successful. JJ, what about you?
Yeah, me too. I think there was a ton of overhead, and it's basically not designed to work as we're making it work. And so the fact that we were able to pull off what we were able to pull off is, I'd say, a success. And it'll only get better from here. But yeah, even so, that being said, I think it was a successful tournament.
Yeah, we've had a lot of lessons learned, and so a lot of the problems that we did have, I don't think we'll have in the future because we know how to address them. Again, call to action to everybody that's watching this in the stream, or anybody that catches this on VOD. We need a moderator. So if somebody wants to volunteer to be a permanent moderator for this, we could certainly use you. But my hope is that this is going to be the first PvP tournament, not the only PvP tournament.
Yep, and I would say not even PvP, but just events in general, because we
Events in
have
general.
we did officially do that Dungeon Defense tournament a while back. We just didn't stream it, so that was our first event in Dungeons of Eternity that we recorded, and then this is the second recorded one. But this one not only is recorded but live streamed, and then yeah, the next events that we host, probably the next one won't be a PvP tournament. We'll probably do something else first, but yeah, I'm sure we'll circle back to PvP and ideally be doing this this live stream as well, and it should be better because by that time we'll also have PCVR, and PCVR should have some sort of better spectating mode that should make it a little bit easier for us at least, and if not, it should just make the quality of life so much better for everyone else as well. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to see the future.
Congratulations to all of our fighters. Everybody did very, very well. Everybody was a fantastic sport. I was very impressed by the sportsmanship and the quality of the play. So yeah, we will. I will as soon as this as soon as I close this out, I will schedule tomorrow's live stream for 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yep.
Keep a lookout for that. If we cannot get our two fighters back, JJ and I will still do something interesting. You know,
we'll find a later date to finish this tournament. So, yep.
Yes. If any of the fighters want to come back for an interview tomorrow, drop us a line, leave us a message in Discord. We will do an interview with you, and we will fill up that time with some interesting content, and hopefully the match. But if not the match, we will do our best to make it worth watching, and we will have an absolute guaranteed time for the next match by tomorrow, if it's not tomorrow.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think that's a good close. Anything else that we should mention to these viewers of ours? I think
I don't think so. I think we are in a good spot. I think we can go ahead and close it out unless you've got anything else. I'll just go ahead and give my channels sign off and close it out.
Yeah, no, that works. Go ahead, give it a close.
Guys, thank you so much. It was an honor to host this event on the Decrepit Gamer channel. Hope to be hosting other such events in the future. But at the very least, it was a great honor to host this one. Thank you so much to JJ for organizing this, Kyorg for organizing this, to the devs of Dungeons of Eternity for making such a fantastic and phenomenal game that we can do this. Thank you to our fighters, and thank you to our viewers who are really the ones that make this possible, because without you, the whole thing would have been the whole thing in terms of a live stream at any rate would have been pointless. So thank you to all of those folks. Everyone is very, very appreciated. This is Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer, reminding you that you are never too old to game. And until next time, my friends, we are out of here.
See ya.